are live.
Love that.
We can get. Oh, there we are. Let's see if we can hear me. Can that hear us? Yes, it can.
I checked that earlier, so we should be good there.
All right, let me pull up the internet over here.
Pull it up. Internet me.
Hold it up. Oh. My computer's going buck wild.
All right.
Undoubtedly, it'll have no idea this is what I want to watch on YouTube. The same thing. Oh, my God.
It's
It does. Oh, embedded's on. I got to watch the UFC first. Here we go. Let's go.
Giant PETA commercial.
What?
UFC.
Yeah.
PITA?
Yeah.
Selling pitas on there? Just had a nice pita
No.
for dinner.
Ian Gary is made like a commercial with PETA.
Oh, really?
It's bizarre.
Lame.
Do you see that?
I did not know.
It's
Scott Averone in the room.
what's up, Gus?
Going on. Like PETA? Like the animal people?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, PETA. PETA pumpkin.
I thought PITA. Like we're going to have some hummus, some tzatziki.
That's on
my
his
kind of
side.
That's my kind of. That's what I thought you were talking about. I was like, damn, he's getting after him.
Nah, they both got a little PETA going on.
I love PITA. Carmen Cam, what's going on?
Mom.
Momo FC.
So he's a
Hi,
big
guys.
plant eater. Is that what it is?
So he's a big plant guy.
He's trying to reach the top just eating plants.
It's got to be tough as a fighter.
Got to be tough out there.
Eating like pea
Vegetarian,
protein.
yeah.
Wait, didn't GSP, wasn't he a vegetarian for a while?
He's vegetarian. Ian Gary's going full vegan.
Yikes. Good for him, man. Hey, get out there.
Yeah, whatever you want to say.
Good for him. GSP's a monster, dude, still.
Yeah.
Also share a lot of views with him, you know.
The difference is one is the greatest person to ever do it, and one's we don't really know what's going on.
One's doing commercials.
Yeah, one's doing commercials for animal rights.
Peter. Well,
There's
hey,
nothing wrong with that. It just
I like animals.
there's a time and a place.
Animals, good. Mixing it with UFC fighter, questionable.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Dana lets them fly, though.
Didn't see it coming. Let's put it that way.
Dana lets them fly. You know, that's how the organization operates.
Yeah.
Say whatever you want. You'd say Michelle Obama's a man. You know,
Apparently that's
the biggest fight ever.
Yeah, in the middle, right in the middle of the White House lawn.
Hey, Doug, we can hear you over there.
Yeah, what are you doing?
We saw your ride parked out there. What's going on?
We did.
We even drove by.
Yeah, I
I
had
had
to
to
check in.
Come put eyes on it.
Yeah, want to go look at it.
No, we don't want that on screen.
Don't want that on screen at all. PETA can be a pita. Woo! How's everybody doing over there?
In the old chat world.
How's the world of the chat?
What's Doug up to?
Doug, he's coating some wheels.
Oh, coding. So hey, I should
Love
have
that.
just read it.
Love a wheel coat. It's a perfect time for a wheel coat, if we're honest.
The weather turned slightly.
Yeah, you got any extra coat? There's a Pajero up front that could use little coated wheels. Because some extra hanging around. It's got a lot of wheel, a lot of surface area on those babies. Hey, listen to the jams over there, Doug.
All right.
Can you hear what it is?
No, not really.
I just hear a slight.
I just hear
bass.
the thumps.
Some type of George Michael. Maybe
Thought it
greatest
was-
hits.
Thought it was Toto, the Rains in Africa for a
It's the
moment. there.
mamas and the papas. A bit of a California dreaming scenario happening over there.
Not mad at the mamas and the papas. Turn it up.
Can't be.
My daughter has been asking me to put on 80s music.
Nice.
So it's just like,
You
all
just-
right, you know what? All right.
Starting
I get it.
where?
I get turned.
Just on Spotify. Just like,
Anything in particular?
no, whatever plays. It can be Madonna. It can be Toto. It's
You
like
playing
all
Wham?
Prince, all the above,
NWA?
anything and everything.
I got turned on to the guys from work told me that the new Sublime album is the guy's son and it sounds just like him.
Yeah,
They're right.
it does.
The
Yeah.
guys from work. Who told you this?
Tim. Tim and Anthony were losing their fucking minds. And they
That
were
makes
like,
sense. Yeah.
They
they're like,
played-
it's just like him. And you know what?
They're
You-
playing Centerville Stadium.
Dude, new record slaps. The guy's son sounds fucking just like him.
Yeah.
Like I think at some point they're gonna be like pull the rug out and be like, by the way, it's AI.
Oh, maybe.
Even though he's performed
I
live.
was gonna say, I think he's made physical appearances. He's playing. They're playing with Action Bronson at the football stadium.
Can we get tickets?
I'm sure you can. Yeah, it's some sort of festival. It's probably like
It's my kind of
Sweet
festival.
Underwear Sauce Festival 2026, something like that.
Underwear
Sweet
clam sauce.
underwears.
But yeah, the new Sublime album does in fact slap. So, it's David Jolly said greatest band of all time.
Who said that?
David Jolly.
That's an out-of-pocket statement.
It's literally, I heard it on Kill Tony. On this album, it's on the album. It's like the 5th track. It's David Jolly being like, not for nothing, Sublime's the greatest band of all time.
It's literally this Saturday,
Are you kidding me right now?
August 15th.
It's sold out? Aha, this Saturday's bite me in the ass. Every turn I take.
I got UFC on.
Sublime,
Can't do
Slightly Stupid.
Is it UFC as well on Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? When's it start? Does it start at least super late?
Yeah, it's the usual 9 o'clock.
All right. I'm going to miss that whole thing driving home.
Nah,
Oh,
it'll be all right.
I just can't get away from it.
It's the gift that keeps on
Could
giving.
have been there Sublime and Action Bronson.
Yeah,
What is going on?
right in your hometown.
Who else is on that lineup? Is that it?
I couldn't recognize.
There's no
90%.
bums. It's just those two. I'm not a festy guy though. If it's more than those people, I'm not going, even if they're here.
Yeah. There's
You get the wrong guy.
I don't even know. Let's see. I don't even know who these people are. Sublime, Slightly Stupid,
Oh boy.
Iration,
Oh lord.
Denim, Bumpin' Uglies, Grateful Dub, and Beachfly.
Oh, this
Come on.
sounds like some real fucking hacky sack type.
Yeah, dude. there's not enough patchouli.
Yeah. Nah, I'm out. I would like to see the new Sublime guy and Action Bronson, but I can't keep a ball in there that long.
Yeah, that's a high bar. That's a high bar.
Damn. Just listen to the album like an
Hacky
adult.
sack was a good.
I-
Spot on. Yeah, there's gonna be some hacky sack.
Birkenstocks and
There's
khaki
definitely gonna be
slacks.
some sacking. What do they call it? Sacking? What's that?
Kick the sack around.
I thought they had a
Birkenstocks.
Little
hacky
honking on the
sacks.
bobo.
honking on both.
This is gonna be tough.
All sorts of drug pass not being passed or drug test not being passed there.
That's all right.
Pet truly.
Pet truly. Dang. Yeah, tough stuff.
Yeah, it's a shame.
But anyways, the new Sublime
Shame
album
we
absolutely
missed that.
does slap. Definitely a summer heater if you're looking for it.
Summer 2020. It's everything just repeats itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that now.
Yeah.
Finally just resigned
Just
to it.
like whatever. It's gonna
I'll
happen.
just do the same gig
It's
over and
fine.
over.
It's fine.
There's Raph, one of the top dogs.
Rafi.
Big Raph.
Did he change his name to Rafi449 or is that his old name? Are we up to the old tricks again?
I
with
think
these
it's
names?
just YouTube doing YouTube.
Okay.
Coming back again. Old Raffy. Well, it's good to see you in there. Raffy was out the beat. Love to see him
Yeah. He's on the beat
on the beat, dude.
out there.
Getting after it. Oh, Big Ian's in the room.
Ian was there too.
Ready to fire up now.
Donut Game Strong.
Childhood YouTube name. Very cool.
That's crazy.
You got any videos
I didn't
on
have
there?
a childhood YouTube name.
I
I just had an adult YouTube name.
Yeah, YouTube wasn't available during my
There's
childhood.
no right. Yeah, it's an odd thing to think about. We ready? I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, fire
All
this
right.
thing
Well,
up.
hit that the red button, and we don't have anything up over there, right?
Double
So we'll
recording, we
go
backing up.
3, 2, 1. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Hu,
Oh, hey.
Corey.si,
Hello.
and our good friend Ben from RI, also known as Ben from Alaska these days, in studio to chat about his, dare I say, epic road trip. You're going to learn all about that. Very long, greatest trip, all that stuff.
What a trip.
We're going to cover that. It's going to be real fun. So we're going to catch up with him. We're going to catch up with us briefly on our happenings. Corey's been some places and we've shared some donuts. So that's what we're going to do this week. Thank you for joining us. You want to support us, go to the website, revivalmotoring.com, sign up for the B for B, grab some merch. Our shirt game will be strong pretty soon. I have a handful of different things.
Ooh.
Ready to go. Part of me is like, just release it now. Also, part of me is like, wait like 2 weeks so it gets a little cooler and we can do hoodies as well.
Sweet Christ, just release the hoodies now.
Actually, that's probably not
What
a
are we
bad
doing?
idea. It really doesn't matter the more
First
I
you're going
think
to
about
sandwich
it.
us sideways. Now you're fucking weighing
Yeah,
it
what
in
are you
this
talking?
hoodie.
It doesn't matter because you can just be ahead of the game.
That's true.
Yeah.
We would
Very
once
true.
in our illustrious career.
Yeah.
Be ahead of the game.
on top of things, if you will. We should do that then. I'm going to make a point to try to get that stuff out this weekend then. You heard it here first, this weekend.
What's the design even look like?
Don't tell
I have like 4 of them.
me. Ooh.
Yeah.
You letting them all fly?
I'm letting them all fly. Stuff
Love to hear it.
Stuff people have been begging for.
that John
My pal Mia's going to make it?
How me is going to make it. Lost but not forgotten.
I think the timing is appropriate. We got that one. We got a few that John designed like, I don't know, 9 months ago, something like that.
Yep.
That we're going to pop up there as well.
Takes
so,
a while for that genius to set in.
Really
So-
let it marinate.
Yeah, just going to let it really, stew on the idea. So that's going to pop up there. So that'll be good. You can go there, support us. Wait till this weekend. You'll see all the new stuff, and we will, of course, post that when we launch it. So with that said, let's do this.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
I think it's important that we start with a retraction from a previous podcast. You have made and noticed that there was gravity basically all day today. This is a stark contrast to Josh's prediction in a previous podcast that we'd lose gravity for 7 seconds at 10:33 today.
Yeah.
And he apologizes to everyone. I blew my whole morning. I taped myself to a light post.
I was jumping up and down in the office.
Dude, I was
I'm
like,
like,
if it
any
happens,
moment
it happens.
liftoff's going to happen.
I'm absolutely gonna rule the world after this.
I did think about one this morning. I'm like, you know what? I don't know what time that was supposed to happen, but I did play the scenario in my head of like, say you're just, in the restroom and you have to have a movement going on.
Yep.
That's really inconvenient if it was at that time.
I mean, you lift off. It's only 7 seconds. Bathroom ceilings aren't technically that high.
No,
so
you're in a confined space. That's good. But you're in a confined space now with floating turrets.
Yeah, that's true.
Ben,
That's
did
fine.
you-
It's confined.
Did you hear about
That
this?
is true.
It's all confined.
That's
Did you hear?
true.
You heard
I
about the
didn't
loss
hear
of
about
gravity?
this.
Oh,
no.
yeah. Well,
It was a while ago. We were talking
It
about.
might have been close to a year ago.
They were talking about like losing gravity for like 7 seconds on August 12th.
Yeah.
And
Would you put a reminder?
yeah.
I had it in
did
my calendar.
I did
Yeah,
live. Yeah.
so there was some confusion whether it was 9:33 or 10:33 because gravity might adhere to the laws.
Of time.
Daylight
time.
savings time.
We're not sure. So I'm in my office 9:33 hopping around. Nothing. 10:33, nothing. I figured it drops
Waste
in
of an
above
hour.
me.
Yeah.
No, I went back to work in between. So it was like a 58-minute, window of work.
It was a bummer.
There's about
Yeah.
a minute on either side of total time waster. But
Yeah. No,
Turns out didn't happen.
I wasn't going anywhere. What a bummer. Blew
What
my whole
else?
Morning.
What else has the internet lied about? That's all I'm saying.
There was an eclipse, supposedly.
There was an eclipse.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't see it though.
I did not.
I
was
believe
unaware
that
of
was real, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't believe it. So, anyways, yeah, that didn't happen, which is a bummer. What did happen? And I think we have to address the elephant in the room. We had a donut meet this weekend, but first off,
Yep.
we had a heck of an attendance, a heck of a donut table. That was crazy.
Donut spread was immaculate.
Donut spread was good.
We love you all for coming, but I think we made it because first off, at the donut meet,
Oh my god! Oh, actually, this is the best part. At some point, and I think I know where you're going with this, and I don't want to.
No, you can. You can.
you because one of the funny. I don't know who said it.
It
but
was
it was one of the
Diogo.
funniest comments, and it was, "Isn't this supposed to be Chuck's big day?"
because we did have somebody roll up an R34 GTR V-Spec 2, which is fucking
On LMs,
on LMs, which is ludicrous.
and
Who
was
had
it was it
$500,000?
was it Bayside Blue?
His other car's a Lambo.
Okay, I was like that.
So it's
yeah.
the cheaper of the two.
It's the one that we'd understand.
Yeah.
Josh Riv ran into him at the bar the night before, which is crazy, and invited him. He showed up.
Love
Great
that.
guy. And then we also made it because Vortex banned me. The meme
Oh,
account.
Yeah.
Like reposted something we said, which is hilarious. So I think we've made it.
You bitching about the 40s in a bag.
Yeah. So we finally
It was
made
sent
it.
to me several
Big
times.
week for the boys.
Big week for the boys. But our donut meet this weekend was incredible. First off, I got to thank the entire New England GTR community.
I was going to say not one, not two, not three, but four.
Yeah.
five. Well, R32s in particular. Oh, actually, no. There was only two R32s, right?
Two R32s, one R33, and one R34.
Okay.
GTR. And then there was a Skyline as well, like a
Yeah.
GTSD that was pretty slick looking.
Yeah.
But all those guys came out just to welcome me back into the fold. And it was a big deal. Big deal for me.
It was, it was a real welcoming party.
We also just had a wild turnout.
It was great. Yeah, no, it was. I said to Corey without telling too much, it was like again another perfect
It's a perfect
in
day.
the books classic donut meet.
Classic mix up, all sorts of different shit.
Yeah, big shouts to Parking Lot Car Show.
Yeah.
He dropped us off a gift. Corey can open that up in a moment, but Bob came by, said hello.
Smelling salts.
First timer. I think he said, what was it? First time, long time is how they say it,
Love
right?
that, too.
Right. So he came by. A bunch of people came by, and what he said, he was just like, "Oh, this is a really good mix." And I said, "Like, yeah, I think this is just a reflection
We're into the mix.
of us overall, the revival as a whole. Not into anything in particular." You know, if it's got four wheels, we're probably into it at
Yeah,
some
the
point.
VW camper. That was sick.
Yeah.
Big shouts to Upstate Mike. Yeah,
Mike
Upstate
brought
Mike.
that thing through.
But yeah, it was awesome.
Big turnout. Great cars, great people, man. What that was so much fun.
Donut selection. Oh, and
section was crippling.
Kinda was not here. He couldn't make it
Kenna couldn't make it.
for good reason. Big shouts, Kinda. Congratulations to you.
I know. Huge congratulations.
But yeah, he's always there to support us. So we figured, say a nice little congrats to him.
Big congrats to Kenna.
We'll see you at the next one. Corey, can you open that box real quick? I figure we'll get this
What's in the box?
done and out of the way. I did open it and I
What's
seen
in
it.
the box?
It's just another little piece to add to the studio.
What do we got?
Nice little
Oscar Mayer Wienermobile? Is it a whistle?
I wish.
I don't see a hole for blowing.
Josh eats it sideways,
The
though.
The sandwich.
Oh, this thing's old.
It looks vintage. It looks like a
1993.
vintage wiener.
That's amazing, man. Thank you.
That's so cool.
Paul Star Wars, no Hellcats, no Scat Packs. Best meet ever. Paul Star Wars with the big boy coming up.
There we go.
Some serious business.
It's great to see Paul as well.
Yeah, dude.
As always, we have our drift contingent, our grip contingent, show contingent, VW contingent.
What a contingency.
All the above.
Contingents everywhere,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Just strong
Do
show.
we have
and
motorcycles? We didn't have any motorcycles.
No motorcycles this time?
First no motorcycle one in a while. No, I guess not.
Yeah, I don't recall.
We usually
seeing
get at
it.
least one or two.
I knew it was going to be a big to-do when I was headed to Wolf's Cart. My phone's ringing. And I'm like, I don't know this number. It's a Connecticut number. What's strange? What is this number?
Yeah.
And then I get a text. Hey, yo, it's Mike from FCP. What's the address? And I was like, holy shit.
That's awesome that Mike showed up. That thing's wild.
You're coming? So it was good. I knew it was going to be a nice little turnout for you boys.
Yeah, it was awesome. Just perfect one. We'll see you guys again next month. I think the date's already posted on our Instagram. So if you're interested
we're
in
posted.
that, go take a look. What else do we have for callbacks? I don't have really anything. I know Corey's got some stuff we can get into, and then
I got a quick one.
Fire away.
You see Jade's car?
oh yeah,
It was,
Guy's out of pocket.
I talked to him very, very briefly. I noticed that the car has been MIA. He's Mr. I got to take a pho of it every day,
Yeah.
film it every single day.
Yeah.
And I noticed it's been MIA. So I didn't know.
What's it? It's just it's on
Oh,
FCP's
yeah.
Instagram, right?
Yeah. I can prep this. I mean, the girl who painted it, I mean, she's unbelievably
Crazy.
talented. Insane. The car itself.
Basically, E46 M3, like super clean. Jay's had it forever. Has turned it into a full-on art car, brush painted, with Goodyear and FCP, I believe.
Continental.
With Continental, my bad.
Yeah.
And FCP, it's insane.
So the car's got a full PPF on it. And then, obviously, it's art car, like, painted over it.
Crazy.
I like that it's brush painted.
Unbelievable.
Very
The
sick.
video of the girl doing it, she's just having at it with just paintbrush. It is nothing special, which makes it so special. This is my favorite
right.
part.
To,
See the
to
engine
do it,
cover,
the
that's cool.
simplicity.
Venturi,
yeah.
It's funny because he posted just the seats, and I was like, "What is it with you guys in fucking fixed seats in road
Yeah, why
cars?
do y'all want to be so
You're all crazy."
uncomfortable?
Because Diaz just did the same thing,
Yep.
which is my deep thought. But now I understand.
So this girl here, and what I mean by nothing special, there's no stencils, there's no
No, she's just
predetermined.
freehanding.
We're just freestyling it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's unbelievable. It's super, super cool. Shouts to Jade. I mean, not only that, it's not like, I mean, clearly this is done in FCP in Connecticut, but I mean, he's in Monterey. Like, that's where the car gets sent to. So it's on the biggest stage of them all. It's our boy Jay's.
Your boys getting to the next. I mean, the top level. This is
Yeah.
the top level now.
What, he was Daddy of the Week?
Daddy of the week.
Daddy of the week,
was the
still
beginning,
Daddy
or
of the
Daddy
week.
of the month. Even.
Daddy of the month, whatever it was.
Jade big, we small. Hope it's good up there, buddy.
Yeah.
Just don't forget about us.
Yeah, I hope the air is very pure for you up there.
He deserves it. Man's
But
been all about that.
Beautiful, beautiful,
He
beautiful
has.
car.
Ever since I met him, that was his plan. He's like E46 M3. That's what he
There's
wants.
still the
dude.
Chocolate Man plate.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does,
Chalk
yeah,
Man.
Still
yeah.
rocking Chalk Man. And then, if I go back, I believe he's on the big stage tomorrow with
Big-
the car.
Where's
Like,
he going?
Let's see. Let's go check out.
Yeah, I think they're finishing painting it somewhere tomorrow, right?
Yeah. let's
Yeah,
go
I
through.
saw, I saw that. He's
Yeah. So the Legends thing on the grass tomorrow.
wild.
Yeah. So shouts to Jade. I mean,
That's crazy.
it couldn't be a better person.
Yeah, I agree.
Just could not be a better person. I mean, that's him just purely. That's
Yeah,
who he
that's
is as a
perfect.
person. So
And again, I said it many, many years ago. One of my favorite parts about having social media, the positives, is when he would post his videos blasting through the tunnel
Oh,
with the
his tunnel
biggest
rips.
smile ever. It
Yeah.
just perfect. That's it. That's what it's about.
Wow, but super cool to see. I'm excited to see more footage undoubtedly tomorrow.
now this car is super
I'm singing
famous.
this.
I can say I drove it.
Did you drive it?
Yeah, around the block at Bridgeport to get it back on the lift.
Oh shit! Damn, little race promenade.
yeah,
dude.
you know,
Hey.
your boy's been behind the wheel.
No
what
big
can
deal.
I say?
No big deal.
It was nice. It was
That's
nice
how they.
in there.
That's how they chose it. They're like, you know what? He drove it. Paint it.
I heard
Do
he
your
once.
worst.
I heard he once sat at this table in Newport.
Yeah, unbelievable. So shout out to
Unreal.
Jade.
Shouts. So yeah, that's super sick. That's all I got. Also, I just old guys fix back seats. Not that Jade's an old guy, but Diaz knows I'm talking to him. Why are we doing fixed back seats in road cars? That's crazy. It's out of pocket. I can fix back seats in a car that I drive like on track a couple times.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I see a lot of really cool seats that would look really good in the Honda fixed back.
Dude, don't do it. I think you should do it.
I see a lot of seats, and I'm like, man,
Brother.
that
But
would
there's so
look.
many that aren't fixed back that are good.
Yeah, like what I have in the car now.
But
it's-
fixed
it-
backs do look better.
They
I
look
get that.
unbelievable.
They definitely look better. The issue is, like, you're just in it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not driving far, whatever. Jay drives that thing everywhere.
Yeah,
But he's like an
yes.
invincible person, so he'll be fine.
I
But
would
I'm
say
telling you-
his body structure is a bit different.
Yeah.
He's built
He's
different.
what they were built for.
Yeah, he's built different.
These things just beat me up in there. you
Right.
know?
Yeah, he can handle it. He-Man.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Shouts to Diaz. Shouts to Jade.
Shouts to the
These
fixed
boy-
back gang.
These boys are getting after it.
Yeah.
Ben, what do you feel about fixed backs? What do you?
You
don't
fixed
you
back
have
guy?
fixed backs in the Porsche?
No.
No, he's a gentleman.
What are they?
Recaro CS Sportsters.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, fully adjustable.
There you go.
Yep.
How comfortable are they?
Real good.
Yeah.
Real good. Yeah.
Was big money to get them?
I got them 2020, so it hadn't gone nuts then.
Okay.
Yep. So I had a pretty easy time. But
Because they look really good in one series. So I was like, how much could they be? And then I looked at it, I was like, my seats are great.
what are they now? Yeah. What are they now?
Like 2,600 per
piece.
seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ad boy, go grab him.
As an
Boom.
investment.
That's crazy. Money.
That's crazy, right?
That's crazy money.
That's crazy money.
I mean,
They're good, though.
It makes
Yeah,
sense.
they're real good.
But like, you gotta have something that's. You don't want it to be a substantial portion of the used value of your car. You know.
It's more than the
Obviously.
used value of,
I
the
was
one
being nice.
series. Yeah, it doesn't make any
They
sense.
fit in that car though, because they were the performance seat, right?
They
On the
were,
BMW
yeah.
M3 at the time, or you know.
So yeah, they made like there was an M version
Yeah.
of that seat that was just like stitched.
I think it just says M
Whatever.
performance on the
May
headrest,
as well.
And you could buy it from BMW, and those are like
So period correct.
yeah,
Mm.
like
Yeah.
$5,000 a
Time
pop
to
just
do
because they're stitched that way. But I was like, man, these would look great. Like, you know, who doesn't want good seats in the car? You know, I put good seats in the Honda. It's unbelievable. Let me put good seats in the BMW.
Too new. Can't
No
put good seats
way.
in it.
No, but then you look back and you're like, I could just throw a set of like black SR4 Recaros in this thing for like $1,800. Call it a day.
Boom.
And these would be great.
We're done.
Great, nice and comfy.
So yeah, fixed seat gang, tough.
I don't
Tough
know,
guys.
If you're gonna
Strong
do it,
back.
I guess if you're gonna commit, you gotta like commit.
Pop the whole team on there.
Yeah. You gotta like really. I know Diaz has
See
been
it
lusting
through.
after those for a while too.
Yes, yeah.
Is this in the 996 you put them?
Now,
What do you put them in?
Let me see if I have a photo.
I think they're going on one of the RX-7s.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Let's see. We'll show you. There's like a glittery back to them.
Sure are.
Like a fishing boat?
Yeah, it's like a bowling ball Harley. You know, like the 80s when they owned the bowling ball company.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're like real shiny in
Oh,
the back.
wow.
I know we're
I
playing
get,
show
like,
and tell.
stiff,
Wow.
It's
thinking
not
about
for the
that.
podcast.
My back
but
just locked
Very
up.
uncomfortable.
eventually, I don't know. People will see them somewhere. They also look.
Oh, God.
They look slim.
They look slim, yeah.
They look slim.
But
So.
Spinal.
Diaz is looking trim recently. He's going to be fine in
That's
that.
true.
It's
He's been
nothing,
logging.
nothing to do with him. I'm just saying.
No,
that
he's going to be perfect.
Sometimes you want to like
Sometimes you want to
aerate a
spread
little
them
bit.
out.
Yeah. Sometimes you want to like
Let
little
'em fly.
air.
Yeah. Little chicken dance. or
Imagine you
something.
just driving all the time like this.
Right.
Funny,
you
I
just-
just feel
Listen,
sweaty.
I got Kirkies in the Miata. I know what driving like that is.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, God. You gonna turn too hard, it's going to break your rib.
Oh man. But
I'm so ready for this motorsport adventure. And then like 2 corners away. This is fucking rough, dude. I can't even stretch out.
I can't believe it.
But good for them, man.
I know it'll look great.
Stay
and
young.
looking at it is a huge part of it.
Actually, that GT3 had fixed seats? No, right? They just had the huge halo things.
No clue.
I don't know. I don't play in that
It's
fucking
above my pay grade. I don't even
They
know.
might be.
They might be.
Yeah, I don't
I
know if those.
In which case, he's just schooling every one of us.
Yeah.
He's doing fine.
He's been had.
Yeah,
been
he's
had.
been-
He's been had done.
Yeah.
that.
I've been
been
driving
had done
around
that.
in them. I don't know what the big deal is.
Yeah.
Those seats you can't move and you can't see.
Yeah, dude, those are crazy.
That's a real, yeah.
Those are keeping you in.
Yeah, because you're only going forward.
That's for
it.
extended work.
Yeah.
It's like horse blinders on those things. Eyes straight.
Seriously.
Anyways, that's what's going on there.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Corey.
Corey.
You did a little
What did you do?
adventure.
I know I've been chirping you guys about this before the show. It's a little faux pas. I should have saved it all for the show.
You
but-
didn't give us that much.
So I went to Wolfscart last weekend, and now for people in the know, Wolfscart is a car show that's been going on in Vermont, Williston, Winooski, Essex Junction area for the past like 15 years prior to this.
Yep.
I think I went to like the second one. I went to a lot of them. It's over the 15 years, and we've got the unfortunate news that they got the boot from the area they were at in Vermont, and it was kind of like, what's going to happen? Is it going to continue? Is it not going to continue? A little while after they announced it's going to take place in Lake George, Glen Falls, Lake George, and somewhere else. But
Yep.
I was like, hey, I've never been to Lake George. You've been to Glen Falls area. You're more familiar with the area as well. Josh hasn't really been
No,
up there, so I didn't really know
not
what to
there.
expect. But I said, you know what? The boys' trip, we're going to hit it. We're going to see what's going on. It's either going to be great or, hey, we tried.
Pack the boys up.
So we go up there. Man, let me tell you, this is the greatest thing
Greatest?
that's happened to Wolfscart. I've told you guys already. The area is so much better for it.
Yep.
You can actually get out. You can drive your car. It's beautiful. There's like areas for the cars to exist. It's like a much more natural habitat for like cars to park on roads. You can drive around. You can see them. You can walk around. They're parked everywhere. The layout was really cool. I did hear there was problems getting people into the show. It seems like they used several different entrances.
Yeah.
Probably pretty problematic. I know one, Blake, got parked 22 minutes away from walking, not driving, walking from the show. So it was a bit problem for him on the first day, but they did sort it out the second day.
They complain.
But I mean,
Where was the actual show?
Shepherd Park, try that. But I mean, first year in a new spot, I think overall was a pretty good turnaround for, spending 15 years in a place that everyone is so familiar with. Everyone knows where to go, how to get around, where the hot spots are, like where you want to park, where you want to stay. And then you completely jump ship to a new location. And I mean, the entire weekend, just the thing was, man, this is so much better. So the main show took place right here. So it took place, the Adirondack Food and Wine Festival, whatever, Charles R. Wood Park. Okay.
Love that.
So this is the main park. So what they had an enormous wedding tent in the middle of this field. And that's where your alpha class was.
Okay.
Outdoors. And then there were cars parked all the way around in the grass and then all the way around on the pavement there.
The access road.
All the way up and down these roads. And then they were parked all along here. So you kind of walk along all these paths and there's cars parked everywhere. You kind of come around on the backside. There were cars. up through the area over here along the lake. It was a really, really cool layout. I think I was saying to you boys earlier, it was much more preferred over the rows of cars in an empty field.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, pretty good vibe
Do they use across the street, Corey? That crazy big park?
there.
No, right across there.
Oh, here? No, there wasn't anything over here.
Okay.
I mean, I imagine if it got bigger.
So that park must be mega. What we're looking at is pretty giant.
It's big.
Yeah.
It's definitely pretty big. And then I was telling you guys before we go up scope a little bit more.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the main strip. You can drive up and down.
Yeah.
They closed off from here all the way up to here.
Yeah.
And there were cars, like they closed an entire lane. So you had cars hard parked all along here. There's an amphitheater. This is where they did retro night. So DJ up on this stage.
Crazy.
Cars parked all in this grass area, all over here. Crazy, like lights going, light show, people dancing, people having a good time, dressed as goofballs for the 80s night thing, you know, the whole shebang. And like, you can just walk up and down this road, and every single side road parking lot has just the wildest, weirdest, different things parked here, there, and everywhere.
And then along this, it's like a commercial area. So like there's like a retail stuff, right? There's like
It's every
stores and food and all that stuff.
Every single tchotchke store you think of in like a little touristy town,
Yep.
it's got it. It's got the custom-made tie-dye shop, the cotton candy shop, the shaved ice, the Ben
Fudge.
and Jerry's. How many you want? Distilleries,
Lots.
sliced pizzas.
Let's go
Price Chopper.
Price Chopper's classic spot.
Price Chopper. Let me tell you, that place was way too busy. Let me zoom in and tell you how small this place was.
Big shout out to my boy Paul, who grew up working at Price Chopper.
And there was, I mean, if there's a sign on the door that says capacity, they were at double capacity. when
Yeah,
we went
fire
in there.
marshal had to shut
It
him
was
down.
crazy in there. But the coolest thing was they usually do the Air Out Winooski event.
Yeah.
It's like one section of street. I don't actually know.
Was it in this town?
Yes,
Arrow was here as well.
it was here as well. And they shut down, it had to have been 5 like blocks. And then there was all these areas off of these blocks.
With more?
With more.
No shit.
So let me actually, I have
It's got to be easier to find places to stay as well because it's such a vast area.
anywhere
It
you
looks like
want.
there's a bunch of them.
Anywhere
Yeah.
you want. Yeah, there's all sorts of, there's Marriott's, and then as you come up more, there's the classic, there's the Hojo down and Dirty Trying to Get.
Must be some Airbnbs around as well.
The William Henry, we stayed at an Airbnb that was a shithole.
Yeah. You guys found a total shithole?
Dude. Well, I'll tell you what, in photos, it looked great.
Yeah.
It was 4 bedrooms. Everyone gets their own bedroom. What's better than that?
Yeah.
It said it was, I believe, 2.5 baths. We got there, 1 bathroom, tub only.
Oh.
Get the fuck out
The
of
other
here.
bathroom, toilet only.
Yeah.
Where's the shower? It's a stall in the corner of the laundry room, not in a bathroom.
The fuck out of here.
Dead
Really?
serious.
So the boys took tubs.
It's bath time.
A lot of bathing.
Yeah, we didn't know. I mean, and then there was just like a little like draw like
Oh, yeah.
curtain, kind of like a shower curtain, like to close the laundry room off.
Dude, I don't got friends like that. I would have had another B&B. Yeah. You guys enjoy
You
it.
know, whatever. But let's see, what is it? Downtown Glens Falls ED Event Center. So
Yeah, what did you guys do at Glens Falls? What was taking place there? Because I actually know that town.
at Glens Falls was the kind of like the brew hop. You know how they do switchback?
Yeah.
So it was at Northway Brewing,
Okay.
and then it was like a brewery on one side, and then across the street was this place called Uncle Mario's Garage, which
Okay.
is essentially just a restaurant that looked like a garage.
Nice.
But they're across the
Love
street. They both have 2 giant parking lots. So you just
Go back
one
and forth.
crazy. It's like a 4-lane road. People are driving like 70 miles an hour. So you might want to be careful crossing the road. But
Yep.
big brewery, tons of room. They had cars parked all throughout the brewery. If you had like a little VIP pass, you could go back there and see all the cars parked in the actual brewery portion.
Oh, I saw pictures of that. Yeah.
Yes, you could get back there.
There's good hotels in Glens Falls as well.
Yes, I mean we lucked out big time because that's where the show was, and we stayed. I don't know why it keeps doing it. I don't know what it just did. I might just.
So if you zoom out, just
Like
I wanted to
Northern
point
Maine.
that out. That Prospect Mountain Highway. Did you drive that?
Me might
If
have
you
for
can
a little
scroll up, or I'm sorry, zoom out.
bit. Okay. Let's zoom out.
Look at how cool this road looks. Right there.
Good
Just
street
going
racing.
up to that.
Up to what?
Oh, that's probably a mountain.
Yeah, Mountain Summit,
Summit.
whatever.
I
Yeah.
was gonna
But,
say you can't really see.
One of the big key takeaways is that
Hill
things
climb.
things are spaced pretty far apart, so
Yep.
you could actually drive places instead of you kind of park the car, you got to walk around, you got to stand somewhere all day.
So is that just the bottom of Lake George we're looking at? How big is this baby?
Lake George is
Big. Oh, brother. Oh, wow. You go up to Pilot Knob.
dude. Lake George is
Sabbath Day Point.
big.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's a big old lake right there.
That's a big old lake. So everything kind of took place.
So where's Glen Falls? Down south further, right?
I think so. Let's see. I don't know why it keeps moving me around.
He's
like
trying
that.
to get you into Vermont.
But I think let's see, Glen Falls, New York.
What kind of...
Yeah, so if we zoom out a little bit more, you'll be able to see that. Like, you got like a nice little drive.
So that's a ways from Lake George. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. All
So
right.
you hop on the highway. There's all these other roads that kind of go around the lake
Yeah,
and come
yeah,
down.
yeah.
So there's like reasons to actually get out and drive your car,
Look
which
at that, dude.
I think is a huge element that's missing from
Did you go to
doing-
Comstock?
buddy. That was at the Airbnb. Let's see. So
Chock full.
Glen Falls was cool because it's like this little downtown center event center.
Jet Lag Festival was just a bunch of tired people.
Yeah, dude.
All right, here you go. Perfect. So the ED, the erectile dysfunction
That's such a tough
events
name, dude.
downtown. So
Could just call it the Ed Center.
essentially,
It's a big
this,
leave.
This South Street,
Yep.
this was all closed from this intersection. Why does he?
What is this thing doing to you?
Why does he keep doing that to me?
That's disrespectful.
I don't know. I lost where I was
I
going now.
completely know.
Just
No.
look for the Ed.
I don't know why. I
There
keep
you go.
doing that.
It's on the Ed.
So anyway, all the way down to this intersection, so those blocks, and then across here.
No
So,
shit, huh?
That's cool.
I mean, if I said 4 times, that might be a bit on the small side. So much more room for cars to go do this. And all these roads are closed. Now, everyone knows the story about me being asked to move my car,
Yeah.
right? Ha ha, funny, right?
Funny times.
So we go to dinner and we come out and there's a notice on the car that we're driving. Hey, you can't park here. You got to move your car. I'm like, this is some fucking cruel joke. Someone's messing with me. But it was just the police putting them on the cars being like, hey, we're closing these streets down. So if you don't get it out now, you're stuck in here.
Okay.
But it was funny because like there was like a Grand Caravan parked in the middle of this
We're
whole
like,
thing.
I'll fucking lose it again.
This time I'm in a lifted Lexus GX. Like
Yeah, you're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna get out of here, no problem. But this was like a open air like event space, and this was just the R8 boys. There was 5 R8s parked in here. There was a bunch of other really cool
It was
cars
just
parked
Jay,
in.
Jay and friends.
It was Jay and friends. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
actually,
I've
this is the only time I saw Jay.
I
was at
saw
this
pictures
event.
of Jay and friends. That makes sense.
But yeah, all in here, down South Street, Elm Street. It was awesome. I can't say enough good things about it. I
Very
think
sick.
it really invigorated the show. I don't want to be like negative, but I do feel for me personally, as someone who's been going for so long, it taking place the same way in the same location over and over for so many years.
It's time to switch it up.
Gets a bit stagnant.
It gets a bit stagnant, especially when he's trying to make it a longer thing, where it's trying to be like a 4 or 5 plus day thing. I mean, I'd go up if I could go up Wednesday night. Like I'd still go up, do that, and like spend as many days as you could there because there's so much to do.
Look at the Adirondack Salt Cave right there.
I don't know.
Interesting
I don't
place
know
for a
what kind of
cave.
salt cave is happening here,
I stayed at a hotel right down there. I'm trying to see if I forget the name of it.
but it was a really cool. I mean, the
Adirondack Thunder.
food was really good.
No, there's a paper mill.
Oh yeah.
That giant fucking thing. So that means I stayed like maybe that building with the tan roof. I was right down there. Very cool, man. I'm excited. Hopefully I can check it out next year.
Let's see. So we stayed. This is the exact address we stayed. So I have no problem sharing that now.
What a dump.
But yeah, I mean, okay, so 15 minutes. I kept calling it 20, but 15 minutes, depending if you take the highway, it's longer if you take, some B roads. But we picked a spot like, fuck this, I give up. I don't know, Google Maps, fuck you.
It's one of the
So
best in the country.
Saturday morning we get up, we're like, oh shit, where's the show today? No one even looked. It was like 3/4 of a mile from the house. So we walked to the show. It was great. Turns out when it's 2 p.m., it's 100% humidity and 99 degrees. So it sucked to
You're
walk
fucking
back.
Locked in. over there, dude.
But we walked back. It was good. I saw the kid who bought my polo.
Yeah.
He was there with all 3 polos, the red one, the black one, and the white one.
Gotta
So he was
flex.
there, full display. Got to talk to him for a bit, talk to his dad. He was there with some other polos. There was a full polo display going on.
Love a polo.
It was cool seeing him. He was out mobbing in his white one. The red one was parked in the nicey section. Black Beauty was out in the field somewhere. So
There's like
Proto pack.
so much wilderness out there.
it's crazy.
That's cool as hell.
I just can't say enough good things about it. It was great. I think it really, there was a lot of cars I had never seen before. So whether that's interest in going to Lake George, whether that's interest from a different area of people driving in, whatever it is, a lot of Canadians, I don't think it stopped them from coming.
We're going to have to pop in next year. That sounds awesome.
There were some people I know who drove up the Sunday, just Sunday. Because it's from here, it's 3 hours. So, like, you know.
Oh, you could definitely pop in just for the show.
But it was
right?
like, oh, yeah, this is, because like you said, you saw so much of it online. I think people were like, oh, shit.
Yeah, when I went out there, it was just for a day.
Mm-hmm.
Got there in the morning, did a whole thing. I had a hotel. I get to the hotel. I was like, "Fuck this! I'm driving home."
Yeah.
I got home before midnight. Like,
Our drive
3
home
hours maybe?
was 3 hours, like on the dot.
yeah,
I mean, I was to Phil's house, you know, but on the dot, nice and easy drive.
yeah.
Beautiful once you get up there.
Better
Plus,
be a
like,
crew go next year.
no matter how busy it got, there was always somewhere to park.
Right.
It's crazy. Like,
That's huge, right?
because, you know, you try park in Providence, and you can't street park anywhere because everything's a 15-minute limit, and there's no parking, and it's permit only, and it's all this bullshit. Everywhere you go, it's like common parking rules. It's like you can't park in front of a fire escape, and you can't park on the corner of a corner.
Street, yeah.
That's it. And then, you know, you pay, and it was fucking $2 for 3 hours or whatever, just whatever it is. And we'd hop out, we'd go walk around for a bit, and then you get back in your car and drive somewhere else. So, like, anywhere you wanted to go, you could park wherever.
Right. It's convenient, not a task.
And, like, every car on the road was also another car at the show. So it's like people are just constantly
So
cycling.
did you find that? So most of the cars out there were show stuff. Like anywhere you go, it's cars for the show.
It was just cars everywhere. Yeah.
very sick.
Yeah. It was like everything. Saturday night was mayhem. Because it's just the 80s nights going on. The downtown area is crazy busy. There's cars driving up and down the strip. Everyone's having fun. I was like, this is beautiful.
That's
This
awesome.
is beautiful.
Feels like the days of old, huh?
I was just gonna say, yeah, bit
I
reminiscent.
was impressed. I was impressed.
Very cool.
I did find out my Airbnb window was boarded up Saturday. So, very interesting.
It was boarded after
So you just
were in
couldn't
there?
open the window.
So we get in the house. I pick a room. I'm like, all right, this room's cool, whatever. That night at 12:30, the fucking fire alarm goes off. The smoke detector goes off. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm like getting out of bed. I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. It's dark. I can't see shit. I'm trying to figure it out. I didn't even know it was in my room.
Yeah.
Right as I go to, I turn on the light and I'm going to like, what the fuck is going on? I go to open the door. The door comes flying open and it's Phil just in his underwear. It being like, is there a fucking fire? And I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? And he just reaches up and like hits the smoke detector. I didn't even know it was in my room. I had no fucking clue. I had no clue.
Like a knight in shining armor, dude.
Well, you think about it. It's pitch black. I've been asleep for like an hour at this point, and then you like flip on the lights. I don't have my
You're
glasses
dazed
on.
and confused.
He's like, I came through that door.
Someone threw a fucking flashbang in there.
Exactly. He's like, dude, it looked like someone threw a flashbang in there. I had no clue what was going on, and then I just like laid in bed for like 2 hours after that, being like, what the fuck happened?
So was it like the humidity that made it off?
Maybe.
Made it go off?
Because then Saturday I woke up. This was Thursday night. Friday I didn't think anything of it. Nothing happened. Saturday morning I wake up. I'm like, what's the weather look like? Let me pop these curtains open and see what it looks like out there. And it was just a wooden.
Oh, so that was your
board.
first look out the window.
That was my first look out the
Oh, it's
window.
not like you got boarded up while you were there. No. So, Jesus Christ, dude. You had to start doing inventories of these rooms. Jesus.
No. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then the first thing I think of is, man, imagine if there was a fire. This fucking room
fucked.
is a boarded up window. And we're in an old, like shitty lake house. old. Oh man,
So, anyways, I started blasting.
that's true. I mean, don't get me wrong. In an emergency, I mean, two kicks, I would have been clean through that window. I would have been through that window.
But
But
I had the
man,
last guy.
anyway, I'll be staying in hotels from now on. I really have had enough Airbnbs.
I was
don't know
gonna
how
say
other people feel about
the
'em.
yeah, the Airbnb, I don't know, experiment seems to be.
It's you know, sometimes you get real knockouts. Every now and then you get a pile of shit and you're like, why did they even fucking do this? It's the same price as a hotel.
Last year, killer place in Vermont.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful place in Vermont. Easy, not far from your buddy's house.
Mm-hmm.
Great location wise, everything's good. This year we opted, okay, whatever. Just four of us will do the Airbnb thing again. Nah, man, you can't fool me
Who
twice.
picked it?
Collectively.
Oh, wow.
But that's the problem. Is the photos make it look fine.
Yeah. Too many commanders on of soldiers in this mission, you know?
Yeah, it was just
Should've
like
been one man. Should have been one man so you could have blamed him.
Mm-hmm.
You got to leave it up to one man.
I
That's
guess
what
if you want to blame someone, Phil found it.
There
There it is.
There it
It's the
is.
fall
Phil
guy.
found it.
Fucking
However,
Phil.
we all agreed upon this place looks good, price is right.
Yeah,
4 bedrooms, which
Phil's
is
probably
great.
catching a rebate on this thing. I hate to tell you. I bet his room was super nice.
You know what? No, his
knew
room,
about the
His
shower.
room was across from mine. You should have
He
seen.
did save your life.
You should have seen our buddy Jesse.
Yeah.
He came like running into the living room, and he was like, "I don't think there's a shower." He's like, "I think it was tub only." So we're all fucking running around this house trying to find where the shower is,
Oh,
and it's in the back
worst
corner
boys trip.
of like a little like
In a laundry room?
of a laundry room.
Was like the hot water heater right there too? Were
Yeah.
you showering in a
Kitchen
utility
sink.
closet?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it was definitely like
Fucking wild.
Come wash my back. Come on.
it was definitely like the single man, like skinny.
That's crazy.
Tiny. Yeah,
That's crazy.
crazy.
Tell Phil to thrash it in reviews, dude.
The funny thing is that when we got there, we noticed there was like a crack on one of the window panes, and Phil's like, "I took a photo, I sent it to her. I let her know, hey, this window pane's cracked. It's not our problem." And I'm like, "Cool, that's great, man. Good."
Least of
And then by
virtues.
like Saturday afternoon, we're like, "The fucking window. Who cares about the window pane, dude?
Well,
We
the
got a
guy-
boarded up window.
I
We
was
got
just saying-
smoke detectors going
We
on.
got a shower in the fucking laundry
We got a
room.
shower in the laundry room, dude.
The guy who stayed in your room last time, the fire alarm went off and he jumped out
That's
the
the,
window.
yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah.
Maybe.
He left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
they
had
didn't have
a
time.
fucking light onto the basement that kept going on and off by itself, but we
Yeah.
couldn't access the basement because there was a padlock on the door. I don't know.
That's some
Don't
fucking
ask
Blair Witch
questions on
shit.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wow.
I made it back. It was good.
But the show
However,
was great. Airbnb
rocked.
sucked. Even though the Airbnb sucked, the show rocked that hard
rocked.
to totally make up for
Rocked.
it.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Damn.
It's a good time. Yeah.
That's good to know. I got to go next year.
I speak highly of it.
Yeah.
Congrats to them for finding a new location,
Yeah, big deal.
making it happen, and yeah, just putting it over. So it's a no easy feat, especially all the stuff that you're describing, like coordinating that stuff with the city, new city, try to explain. You know what I mean? It's just there's so many obstacles to come over
Yeah, and
just
everyone
to try to get that done.
I talked to there, like in the town, everyone was cool. Everyone's into it. Apparently, they do a lot of like pretty big car. This is
That's a
probably
big thing.
the smallest car thing that gets done up there. So it's probably little tiny apples to them, but they were all into it. Everyone's pleasant to deal with, pleasant to talk to.
Sweet.
So
Damn. We'll
check
start,
it out if you can
Start
next year.
smacking better than ever.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, even if you were to do like a 1-day thing, definitely worth it.
Sweet. Let's go.
Some funny names out there.
Yeah, dude.
Skidmore College,
Skidmore,
Skidmore. Great
Kings,
university.
Kings Station, Short Kings only.
Short Kings.
Short King Station.
What's the Schenectady got us? Schenectady. We got off the highway and we're driving. I'm like, what fucking town are we in? And either Jake or Phil was like, I think it's called Schenectady. I'm like, there's no place called Schenectady.
That's it.
And I
dude.
open up Google Maps, zoom in. I'm like, hey, we're in Schenectady.
Guess what, boys?
Turns out there is.
All right,
Perfect.
that's all. That's all my. That's why I missed the donut meet.
Yeah, solid reason.
I
Solid
didn't,
reason.
get back till noon. So
Solid reason. If you did go to the donut meet, you may or may not have seen a vehicle parked to the left of the lot, or depends on what way you come in, I guess, to the right of the lot, that had a bunch of fresh new travel-based stickers on it. And that was because our man Ben has done one of the craziest road trips I've seen in a very long time. Give us a brief what you did.
Yep.
and then let's get into how it came to be.
All right.
Unpack
let
it.
me visit my notes here. So, drove from Rhode Island to Michigan, from Michigan up into Canada, all the way across Canada to Alaska, and then Alaska down to California. So it was a cross-country trip with the biggest possible detour that you could make.
That is, yeah. Just
So-
saying that out loud, it makes my mind jump through some mental gymnastics to see. That's a lot. That's a lot.
180 hours of driving,
Okay.
Holy cow.
9,700 miles,
Wow, dude.
That's nuts.
500 to 600 gallons of fuel. We kind of like got hard to track because it's liters and
Right. It gets. Yeah.
11 U.S. states, 6 Canadian provinces.
Damn.
Yep.
Jeez. How many miles did the truck have when you left? Do you know?
It's 27-ish and then 37-ish now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
I hope you leased that thing.
No, sir. No, but depreciation has not happened yet.
No, that thing's gonna stay hot for a while.
Yep.
I don't think. Yeah, those things almost never.
They're
I mean,
hotness,
it's
dude.
even now
The new
old stuff.
body?
It's just like
I said before we left that if we finish the trip and I hate this car and never want to see it again, I'll dump it in California and not pay to ship it home.
It's
Yeah.
that's
Right,
money
right,
saving right there.
right. That's a solid.
I think
Well,
I
it's
think
solid
right now
point.
I'd get what I paid for it
Yeah, probably
with
would.
37,000 miles.
Right.
on it.
That's pretty wild. to
That's
think about.
unbelievable.
So it was a good car to take.
Yeah,
that's
it's
awesome.
perfect rental.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the trip, right? Obviously, there's a lot to unpack. Where did this idea come about?
So I had been thinking about doing a cross country trip last year or so. Like Zach had done his trip, you
Yep.
had done your trip, and I was
Yep.
like, I want to do a road trip, and I want go across country. I got my buddy, my co-driver Zach was from California, so I was like, maybe I'll drive out to him.
Yep.
So I drive to Michigan twice a year to spend time with family, and I had just finished up, the 17-hour drive to do that, and Grant Anderson released his, like he did a 3 or 4
Alaska.
video
Yeah,
trip
yeah.
to Alaska.
Yep.
And he released the first video, was all like planning for it. And I was like, oh, this is sick. Like he's got, the Rotatrax or Rotapax cans and, spare tire. And like, you actually have to prepare for the trip.
Right,
Like, and you're-
because you, especially where you were planning to go,
yeah.
it's one thing to drive in a U.S. state, even if you're in the middle of the woods of, I don't know, Minnesota, you can get places.
Yep.
But where you're planning to go, I think, is a lot less or a lot more difficult.
Yeah, like skipping ahead along the trip, we were like, there were certain segments where we're like, you could do this in any car.
Yep.
And then there was a couple of parts where like, all right, this is a little hairy. This is where the any car part kind of ends.
Right.
And Grant did it in an M3.
Yep.
So it can be done in any car.
For
but
sure.
Like, there are some sections where you do not want to be in any car. You want to have a car that
Prepared.
You are prepared for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, seeing him prepare, I was like, Alaska would be sick. That was really, so I followed along and watched the rest of the videos. And then the last video, I think he did 3 or 4. He was like, if you're thinking about doing this, this is, you need to, this is was such a, cool trip of a lifetime. And I was like, well, that's it. That's,
Sold.
Yeah. So I think that was probably like August of last year.
Yeah.
So I hit up my buddy, asked if he wanted to go, and he was like, yep, let's do it. So, we didn't commit to anything right away, kind of gauged interest to make sure we were both still into it. 6 months out, we're like, all right, we got to start, booking
Planning.
hotels and stuff. And just a little bit of like context. I'm not an overlander. I'm not a camper. I'm generally not an outdoorsy type person.
Yep.
So we did hotels the whole dang way.
Yep.
Yep, it was great. Some of the hotels were not so great, but that's what you get in some of those areas.
Right.
So yeah, probably 6 months to a year of planning. We knew we wanted to take the GX, so I had some time. We lifted it, put it was in a GX 2024 Lexus GX 550 for anybody who didn't know.
Yep.
Lifted it, wheels, tires. As far as like vehicle preparations, it was just a extra fuel tank, 4-gallon tank, some traction boards, and a Starlink. That was the
Starlink.
Starlink. Is
That's
the move.
It's
Like,
such an underrated, it's such a key thing these days.
I
It's
had watched a bunch of videos of people. I saw a video of a guy who did the trip in an R8. Like people have done it.
Yeah.
And that guy got a flat tire.
Yep.
And wherever he got it, he had to like walk a couple of miles to get cell reception to be able to call a tow truck.
Yep.
knowing the tow truck wasn't coming for a day or so,
Yeah.
go back to his car, stay in the car, and then the next day when the tow truck in wherever Alaska said they were going to meet him,
Yep.
go back and wait for service for this guy to call.
Jesus.
So Starlink was a must, right? Like just as a insurance policy.
It's there. It works. Like it just.
In hindsight, we had like 4 days at a time, I think, where we had no service at all, like
Which is
nothing. Which
wild.
even for GPS, like you need it, right? So the Lexus has an AC power button right near the steering wheel. So anytime we wanted high speed internet, you just click that power button. The Starlink was on the sunroof, so we probably all have brain issues now from that that being there. We're fried now, but
you had the internet.
yeah. So at one point we rewatched all of Grant's videos driving to Alaska as we were driving into Alaska, which
That's
was pretty
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah.
So shout out to Grant for for the
Very cool.
the
with
inspiration on the trip.
stickies, very nice.
So yeah, it was a long journey.
So the trip to Michigan only about, like you said,
Yes.
17 hours.
So I broke it into phases, right? Because
Okay.
when you try to enter it into Google Maps, there's so many destinations that it won't let you do the whole thing.
Yep.
And then depending on when you look, like when I started planning this, we were doing it in the winter. A lot of these roads are impassable in the winter.
Right. So it's going to give you.
It won't even
different-
allow you to map a route on
Right.
Google
So
Maps.
so you weren't just picking a location and picking like fastest route. You were very particular.
Yes and no. So like some of the main roads, in the winter are almost impassable.
Yeah.
So like Google Maps, because I was mapping this in December, wouldn't even let me
It just not
plan the
even-
route.
Yep. Which is kind of. It's kind of whack. Because you can't set.
It should say like road closure or something like
Right,
that.
or
But
just-
instead, it just routes you
Or
all
like,
around.
or even just say, hey, here's what I'm planning on doing this.
That's the shot of the trip there, right there.
Yeah, it's the
That's
best.
like
yeah, yeah.
that's the one. Yeah.
After just going through them all and kind of sorting them all, I was like, damn, that's the photo.
Yep, that was outside of Seward, Alaska, which was kind of coincidentally my favorite
Yep.
town. Yep.
Yeah, there's so many little things
So
I
you
want to.
got, is that the gas can underneath?
Yep.
Nice. So how many gallons is a truck?
I should know this. I don't know. 17. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got like a quarter tank of fuel
Yeah,
ish
give or take. Yep.
to get you.
We were
out of
basically saying that
emergency.
even in a pinch, if we were getting bad mileage, you got 50 gallons or 50 miles, excuse me, in the tank.
Yeah.
We never had to use it, which was great.
Yeah.
But that's why you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So
You get it to say at the end, man.
That
I'm so happy I didn't
insurance.
have to
yeah,
use
we
it.
didn't have to use any of our emergency.
Did you have a
provisions.
spare tire?
Yep. Yeah. So bigger wheel, same size wheels, bigger tires. Naturally, the larger tire won't fit under the truck.
Yep.
So we had to have that in the truck, which was a pain in the ass. to
Yeah,
put a
yeah.
35 in the back of a truck. You lost a lot of space there. But I just did a Milwaukee pack out with like all the tools I could fit.
Yeah.
Jump pack, compressor, various socket set or anything we think we might need.
Yeah,
along
yeah,
the way,
general
right?
stuff. And the thing is like, this is an on-road trip with some dirt roads,
Yep.
but you're not like 4x4, going over that
No,
sort of
it
stuff.
wasn't
So,
like too much heavy overlanding or anything like that.
so like general stuff, like you could get a flat,
Easily,
always,
yeah. That
right?
was- I
But
thought for
that's-
sure. I
that's-
planned on like this thing is going to come back messed up. Those wheels are going to be ruined.
Yep.
Probably going to crack a windshield. I'm due for an inspection, so I'm thinking like, oh, I gotta get
Right,
home,
just
get
try
a
to-
new
yeah,
windshield,
yeah.
get it inspected. What else? Yeah, we didn't have any issues with anything. I mean, I had a full patch kit. I coincidentally right after getting the wheels on the car, I picked up a nail
Nice.
right
Here.
away, right?
Here, Rhode
right in
Island.
Rhode Island. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
So I got one of those little like Phillips head
10,000
screw plugs.
miles. No problems. Rhode
Yeah.
Island? Fuck you.
Not even a mile. Yeah, just
Use the screw plug. Someone was just telling me about those the other day.
And then I just drove 10,000 miles on it. Yeah, so,
So
it's
it's fine.
Wait. So the screw plug was in there?
Yeah.
Get the. What is the screw
Weren't
plug?
you just talking about screw plugs yesterday? Somebody was.
Your
Ma-
brother.
My brother was. They're supposed to be awesome. You just screw them in. You pull the thing out. You screw
My
the plug
experience was great, right? Yeah, it's very
in. It's
easy.
even easier than the
I have
Pixel
the
Flash.
That's a hell of a commercial. I mean,
It's crazy.
seriously, and I have the slash patch kit. I don't know if the rubber patches. Have you seen those?
The ones you put on the inside?
No, on the outside.
No, I never heard of
Yeah, so like if you're going over rocks, you potential to get like a slice. There's like a patch kit that literally is just a sticky back, and you smack the thing
You
on.
like flex seal your tire?
you can basically flex seal it.
actually
Yeah,
works?
it does. Yeah, for would I drive 10,000 miles on it? Probably not, but at least enough to where you can fill it and hopefully get to wherever you need to get to.
Damn. It's
Yeah.
new technology out there I need to know about.
Well, anyway.
So I broke the trip up into phases here. So the first bit was Rhode Island to Michigan. So I spent a week in Michigan with family. So that was my family was with me for that. And then after that week, 4th of July, they flew home. And then my co-driver, Zach, flew out from California to Alpena in northern Michigan. And then we crossed from there. We went from Michigan to Alberta. So that was 35 hours and 4 provinces,
Yeah.
Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta.
Saskatchewan.
Yep. So in Alberta, we went to the Calgary Stampede, which is like it's the rodeo up in Canada. It's like their Super Bowl. Like it's 10 days. It's the biggest state fair you've ever seen.
Yeah.
With a rodeo.
Very sick.
Yeah, we went on a Wednesday and there was like 100,000 people there.
That's
day.
crazy.
Yeah, it is a huge
It's a
deal
whole
up
province.
there. Yeah. All the people around us in the stands for the road, like they know the Cowboys. Like they're, they have
Right,
their
Sure, they got their guy.
Yeah,
Right,
it's,
yeah.
it's big deal. And
like you're watching
big
a Pats
sponsors
game,
too.
yeah.
Big sponsors.
Are
on
there
these.
any images of that? I think there
maybe
is, right?
one? I think it might have been like a storm cloud over for our seats. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There was they had the first people come out. That's like the native folks up in that area, and they did a dance, and then that cloud showed up, so it was a bit ominous. That was a little bit weird, but
Don't want us here.
yep.
Yeah.
Lots of cowboy hats.
Yeah, it's like the Kentucky Derby. Like everybody's
Yeah.
dressed as a cowboy.
That's wild.
Yeah. But massive state fair. lots of
Honestly, I
food.
never put Canada and Cowboys together.
Oh,
None of them have southern accents. It's weird.
I just that's
Got
a
one of
whole,
those cool Saskatchewan accents.
A lot of like Montana, right? All the people from Montana go up.
Yeah, they're
yeah.
cowboys.
Okay, all right, yeah,
They're
I
see
cowboys
that.
up there.
We
Yeah.
stopped at
Northern boys.
yeah.
on that sprint across. It's mostly like it reminds me of all of the U.S. states right below it, right? So you got Montana,
Right, they kinda
the
reflect.
Dakotas, Minnesota. It's very lot of agriculture and plains.
Rural.
But
So leaving Michigan, you didn't go down Wisconsin, Minnesota. You went straight up.
no, we went right up over the Mackinac Bridge and then right into Canada from there. So
Okay.
Corey, you want to whip
That's
up the
cool.
old map there?
Yeah, let's see if it's more pleasant to me this time around. She wasn't.
It's one of the best GMAP guys in the country.
Yeah,
right
she wasn't happy when I was trying to show you Lake George.
Jesus, no, it's not gonna like Lake
This is
Michigan.
zoomed out though, so it might be.
Yeah, it might be okay.
Michigan's heavy,
where am I
heavy
searching?
lake.
So do
If you just go to Michigan and go north,
Alpena, Alpena, I think it is. There you go.
And there we go.
And then go from there to Alberta.
All right. Just generic Alberta. We
Yeah.
can do that. We can do that. So you don't want to get too crazy with her. Alberta, Canada. Canada. Let's see. 31 hours.
Yikes,
Ooh.
dude. Yikes.
And that's actually, so that's not the route we took, right?
I was gonna say,
we
you
we
went-
went up through Ontario
You guys-
rather than
so you
going.
went- Oh, you went north right there. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Corey, fix that.
So drove
I was
over
kidding, I have no
Lake
idea how to fix
Superior,
that.
which is pretty cool.
You can
yeah,
can
that's.
drag it.
I was gonna
some
say
way.
where that says that Mackinac City.
Yeah.
I know it's a pain, but if you zoom in there is a bridge that looks pretty rad.
Yeah. Yep.
And is that the bridge you took?
Yeah, so we went over that bridge at the top of the mitten and then up over Lake Superior. I think our first stop was Thunder Bay, which is, I think, somewhere near the. There you go. Thunder
There it
Bay.
is, Thunder Bay.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Thunder Bay. Here we are. Boom. Thunder Bay District, Ontario, Canada. How was Thunder Bay? Pretty cool name,
It's
not
all
gonna
right.
lie.
Yeah, it was.
There's a lot of roller derby up there, I bet.
We didn't see much there. Yeah. I mean, a lot of these days we're doing. Let me double check my timings here. So driving to Thunder Bay was the first day and it was 10 hours. So like, welcome to the
Yeah.
trip. Go
Yeah,
drive.
yeah.
Go
Yeah.
drive 10 hours.
Yeah.
And all of this, like, so my friend Zach, who I did this with, we know each other from like Vortex days.
Oh, gotta love it.
So like, he and I talk regularly, but ask yourself, how well do you know your internet friends? And then get in a car for 3 weeks with one of them. Like you get to know a person, right? So yeah, so that drive, the notable things was, Calgary Stampede was very cool. It just so happened that we were going through Calgary the week that they were doing it.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
completely unplanned.
Yep.
When we bought the tickets, I was like, oh, it's a rodeo. Like, what else are we gonna do?
Right,
in
right.
Alberta. Okay.
Yeah, let me check this out.
But
Right.
that was very cool. It was very overstimulating.
It's and it's and it's not something that you'd like. You did it by chance because you were doing this. Not
Yeah.
never in a million years would be like, you know what? I'm going to go to the rodeo in Canada.
Yep.
Yeah, it just
We as we were driving, one of the cooler moments was and I think it was in Saskatchewan. We passed by Trans Canada Truck, so we saw it and it looked like a junkyard. And my buddy was like, "Oh, let's pull over and just go like look at some of the whatever's over there." And then we
Yeah.
pull in and we see a house and a shop, and it ends up being like a really cool hot rod shop where this guy's basically just got like a roadside museum. Here you go. Here's some of it.
Yeah.
No way.
Just old trucks,
Is that part
sells
of it too?
parts.
Very sick.
Yep. Father-son deal.
That's
he's
super
teaching
cool.
his kid to work on the cars. It was very cool.
Is this the guy holding the license plate?
Yeah,
as well?
so that guy's Kevin. We bullshit with him for probably a couple hours.
Oh, get the Rhode Island plate. There we
I
go.
traded him a Rhode Island plate for a Saskatchewan plate.
Very sick.
Very cool. He didn't have a Rhode Island plate, so right above the Canadian flag, there's a empty spot there. So we put it up there.
Did you bring plates?
I brought a bunch of plates
Okay.
for a couple of reasons.
Yep.
One of which is like
Not pay tolls.
signpost. Yeah, there you go.
Had a bunch of plates on the rig.
If you'd gotten pulled over, that'd been an interesting thing to be like, hey,
I was wondering if they were going to catch it at the borders. If
Oh.
they were going to be
Right,
like,
yeah, what are you trying
if
to
we got
do?
searched and they said, why do you have 5 different Rhode Island plates
Right.
here? Or, what's going on? So we stopped and chatted with this guy. It was like the most Zach DePiro moment ever.
Yep.
Right? Just like bullshitting with some hot rod guy that we found randomly on a long road trip.
Very sick.
Yep.
looks like a cool guy though.
Yeah, PV
I was
stack
gonna
up
say,
there.
get
Damn.
that peavy.
Wow, he's listening to some tunes.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, when we pulled up, they were just cranking it, right?
Oh,
It's the middle. It's like a Tuesday and at 11 a.m. and this guy and his son are just wrenching, having a
Yeah, I
good
mean,
time.
look at him. What do you think he's doing?
Yep.
He's having the time of his life.
Closest neighbor's 100 miles away.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's right down the road.
Very sick.
Kevin did not like cell phones. He was a big hater on the cell phones.
Oh,
that type
really?
of guy, right? No technology.
I don't know. He's posted the photo. He looks pleasant enough there, right?
Yep. That's about as happy as he was the whole time. But yeah, it was a good time.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's
So if you go back to the map, Corey,
good. Yeah, let's go back to the map.
here we go. So that puts us into,
Oh,
we're
look at
basically just going
Banff.
west the whole time.
Yep.
So from there, you go into stage 3, which is all the national parks. So this was 16 hours with 2 stops, which was basically Calgary to Fort St. John. So we drove through Banff, which was incredible.
Banff's
Like,
supposed to be unreal.
it was so cool. There's just alpine lakes everywhere. Like there's big lakes that everybody knows, like Lake Louise we stopped at. That's like the one that everybody
Yeah, of
goes to.
course.
But insane views, like nature, animals. Like we saw somewhere in the pictures here, Corey. There's a picture of a big ass elk that we saw.
You're so goddamn far north.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculous.
So the lakes were really
crazy,
cool.
dude.
Or excuse me, the parks were really cool. Banff was awesome. We got into the park very early, so the park is only like Calgary's a big city.
Mm-hmm.
The park is like 45 minutes away, which is kind of shocking
That's-
considering like Calgary, if you're going in that area of Canada, it's probably one of the more major cities you'd fly into.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to go to Banff, like fly into Calgary,
It's
rent a
like-
car
right,
there.
you're right
Big,
there,
like,
yeah.
ski airport to fly
Yeah.
into Calgary.
And
So-
Banff has the craziest mountain biking as well. Like,
sure,
and just
yeah.
the setups, like that's where you see some of the wildest shit go down.
Like that's just on the side of the road,
That's
hanging out.
crazy.
Is that the old gal?
Yep.
Yeah, Banff's like legendary skiing.
Yeah, everything.
Lake Louise, all that stuff. Sunshine,
Yeah.
it's all up there.
So we got there early, and as we pulled in,
That's just crazy.
we pulled in and went to Lake Louise. Like that was the first kind of stop that we wanted to get to before it got crazy. And we got a spot in the lot, which is apparently like kind of hard to do. A lot of people end up having to hike up.
Yeah.
And we kind of went in, not the back way, but if you were looking at the lake from where everybody looks on the left side,
Yep.
and there was no one there. So it's like a very heavy place. Like it's beautiful. The water is like crystal blue. It almost feels like a religious place, right? Like
Right.
you don't want to even like splash the water or
Yeah, yeah,
anything. You know, if later in the day people get in like
Yeah, yeah.
kayaks
It's
and
like
shit.
the picturesque, perfect nature.
Yeah, I
Just-
think so,
yes.
Corey. Think somewhere in there's a picture
Yeah.
of it. But like Lake Louise is kind of the big touristy spot. But we got there so early and there was no one on the deck then, so we just started open cans of fish. Like we were just like ripping tins of fish and eating it, which was really cool. didn't feel right, but it was very cool.
Yeah.
So after Banff, then we got into Jasper National Park, which is just northwest of there. And that was basically the whole thing, at least the section we saw, was just scorched. In 24, they got hit with really bad wildfires. So they're rebuilding now, right?
Holy
2
shit,
years
that's
later, probably
insane to
insurance
see.
money's finally come in. So they were rebuilding cabins and stuff. So that was kind of like odd and sad. There you go.
Dude, look at that
little
background,
trout on the
though.
lake.
Holy shit, look at that.
Is this the same?
Yeah, that's the same
Dude,
lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what the hell?
It doesn't even.
That's so
It looks
sick.
fake.
It
really
does.
look
Right.
fake.
Yeah. It looks too perfect.
Also, the reflection.
right. The reflection in the
perfect
center.
inverse.
Yeah.
So there's a
So
big hotel
sick.
that looks right out on that lake.
Yeah.
And it's like 4 G's a night
Get
to
the
stay
fuck
there.
out.
Yeah, it's like crazy.
But your view is free.
Yeah, we got there nice and early. So just go early. It's that easy. I think we left Calgary at like 5 or 6 in the morning. So
Yeah.
we were there before 7.
Very sick.
So kind of beat everybody to it because it does get crazy. Like some of the parking for the lakes. I think there's like 3. There's Lake Louise, another one that begins with an M. But very sick place. So Jasper was cool. The fires were weird. To see like destruction on that level, it was kind of like humbling, right? You know,
Yeah,
up a
of
whole
course.
mountain burned, and then
Yeah.
on the other side it's burned too.
They're like
so that
million-acre fires, right? I mean,
I'm sure,
shit's
yeah.
insane out there.
Yeah, like full sections of the park just toast. Their Jasper does have like a little downtown area that was very cool. I wish we could have spent more time there. That didn't get destroyed, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, Jasper, I would go back to Banff and Jasper. Like fly into Calgary and go do that. From there, we went to Fort St. John, which was not a memorable place.
Okay.
But before hitting Fort St. John, you hit Dawson's Creek. Not related at all
Nice,
to the
yeah.
show. Not at all.
R.I.P.
Yep. So, Corey, would you mind pulling up?
This is Fort St. John at the end there? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. So do Dawson's Creek to Anchorage.
Dawson's Creek. Yukon
Yep.
to Anchorage. Buddy, you are out there.
Dude.
Every day I would like get on the maps and then zoom out and see where it was and take a screenshot of it. Yeah, you're way out there. Something doesn't look right here.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Dawson's
I think that's the
Creek.
wrong Dawson's Creek, no?
Okay.
No,
Is it all the way up there in Yukon? You came down to Alaska?
Anchorage, Alaska, right?
Yeah.
is it Dawson's Creek, British Columbia?
Yeah, I don't think Yukon. Did you go to Yukon?
We did, yeah, but not that far.
That's
up.
way up.
Skagway.
I
Yeah,
remember
we
being.
went to Skagway too.
I
We'll
remember
get
Oh, wait,
there.
here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I was in Whistler, being like, man, I'm far north.
All right, there we go. That's
There
what
we
we're
go.
looking
Yeah,
for.
that makes sense.
So basically, you're going up and over, kind of
Crazy.
through that section of the Canadian Rockies.
Which is
Crazy.
crazy looking.
So when you go to Dawson's Creek, that is
Bro, you're so close to Russia. This is so.
Oh, up there? Yeah, dude.
so when you're
Jesus.
at Dawson's Creek, that is the start of the Alaska Highway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the only thing in Dawson's Creek is the sign
The start
to
of the Alaska
see
Highway.
that you're So as soon as we got to the sign, there was another couple there. Like everybody takes pictures in front of the sign. That's
Yeah,
what
of
you do.
course.
And there's like a bench and some other box or something that everybody puts stickers on. Right? It's a big hub. That's where you go. The sign is on a roundabout, so I guess at one point they had to. There you go. They had to build a mirroring version of the sign on the backside, so people would stopping in the roundabout to take the pictures.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the start of the Alaska Highway, and that was probably my favorite part of the trip. So we were on the highway for 35 hours. There was 3 stops. The highway itself is 1,500 miles. It was built during World War II because there was no way of getting cars aside of hopping on planes or being on a boat to Alaska. So if Japan ever made any move towards the continental U.S. or Alaska,
up there.
yeah, we had to find a way to protect it. So they did it in 1,500 miles of road in 8 months,
Holy shit.
which we could not even think about doing. We couldn't get it.
I mean,
approved.
the bridge has been down for
That'd be
years
every-
at this point.
That'd be every road in Rhode Island repaired in 8 months.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Dude.
So the Alaska Highway was probably my favorite part. Wildlife here, like it's a whole different level. You're in Banff, and it makes like the national parks kind of feel like Disney World, where there's so many other people, and there's park rangers, and there's signs saying not to do stuff.
Yeah.
Up there, it's like there's no sign saying don't approach the bear.
yeah,
Don't die.
because they don't care.
And
Yeah.
I approached the bear. I approached multiple bears with fish juice all over myself. There you go.
Get out of here, dude. You kidding
Yeah,
me?
Oh my god.
we got to the Yukon. There's a welcome to the Yukon sign. So we're car guys. So like most of the trip, we're not taking selfies with each other. We're like taking pictures of the car and stuff. So we're standing at the welcome to the Yukon sign, and all of a sudden we look in the woods, and like not far from us at all, there's this bear. So I had to go chase him down to get better pictures of it.
Hey, bear.
Hey, bear.
Can we get a picture, bear?
This one's my favorite. It's like,
Brother.
It gets better. I don't know. Can you zoom in?
Yeah,
Really get a
we
look at his mug.
Is that guy 14 feet tall?
we can enhance.
Just
There you
completely
go.
intruding on his space.
Yep,
Is that a big black bear or is that a grizzly?
that's a black bear.
I was going to say grizzlies are
Black
brown,
bear
right?
with a little bit of white on the chest.
So all in all, we saw
That's unk.
male and female.
That's- I was gonna say, that's
we
unk
saw
for
male
sure.
and female elk,
Yeah.
bald eagles. We saw a bald eagle like eating a dead deer. We saw one brown bear, but it was I would guess like a teen brown bear, not
little
like
guy.
not a big boy. Moose. We didn't see a buck moose. I wanted to see a buck moose, and we didn't see a big grizzly. That's like what we missed. Yeah, there's just a bison on the side of the road.
It's hanging.
And coincidentally, there was that bison attack in Yellowstone that
Right.
week.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're taking pictures like this, and
Yeah.
then seeing that.
Meanwhile,
old
that
man
guy's
get
getting
tossed.
flung. Yeah. 2 stories into the sky.
It's a little. I don't know if it'll play or not.
You get a
But
video?
Oh yeah, there's some,
Oh, yeah?
some more bears.
little
Nothing
bears-
dangerous
You wanna
about a
get
mom and her
between-
cubs.
You want to get between those guys.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, they're cute.
Wow, what a
Look
cutie.
at them.
Go up
Oh,
there and
man.
pet 'em.
It's some of these more remote areas. You get up there, man, and like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Like you are in wilderness you've never seen before, and being like around animals like that, like no one's coming to save you. There's no cell reception. You get,
No.
Yeah, you get mauled, you're done.
I mean, it would honestly suck. Again, even getting a flat right there because you gotta watch your back. Gotta do my thing. Like, yeah, so many things.
So this segment of like I said, I think this was my favorite segment of the drive was the Alaska Highway. So wildlife is cool. We went to Watson Lake, which there's not much going on in Watson Lake. There's the name of the motel that we stayed at was a nicer motel.
A nicer
was its
motel.
Like
Yep.
that.
I think I might have put a picture of the cabin that we stayed at if you found a picture of a cabin. But very small town. There's 2 hotels, one of which is named a nicer motel.
That was their second.
Most of the motel hotels are the gas station. They just have a big fuel tank out front.
Oh no.
This is a bit further. Yeah, that's a bit. But then there's a Chinese restaurant.
Perfect, dude.
Yep. So we got authentic Chinese.
Yeah.
And,
Proper general.
How
style.
was it?
I don't know. It was really good in the moment. I
Right.
couldn't
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
okay.
difficult to. Yeah.
So Watson
Did you?
Lake,
So that just a brief. Did you pack any other food and snacks other than tinned fish?
tin fish, meat sticks, granola bars, oatmeal.
Wild.
That's about it.
That's crazy, dude.
As we went, so we kind of changed the itinerary a couple of times. Because originally or at one point we had talked about doing what Grant did, which is to go up to the Arctic Circle and,
Right.
and take a dip in the Arctic Ocean.
Yep.
Going up that way is like an additional 2 to 3 days, and then 2 and 3 days back down.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you want to see 3 or 4 more Alaskan cities or towns, or do you want to just go take, do
The
that
ocean.
drive?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like there's something to be said for both of those trips, but
For sure.
But we opted to,
See the town.
Yeah.
see a couple more places. Each day we would kind of look at what's coming up in the towns ahead, like if there's any restaurants, doing the Reddit inquisition to make sure we're hitting the best spots. But on this bit,
Reddit must be popping up here.
yeah, there's not very many answers, right? So like if there's a good place, everybody's saying that place.
Yeah.
So Watson Lake, very small town, but one thing that they have is the signpost forest. So
Okay, I saw that.
at some point when they were building the Alaska Highway, somebody in either the U.S. or Canadian military was injured and got sent to Watson Lake. And in his time there, he put up a sign that had how many miles it was. It was like a sign pointed towards home and how many miles. So since then, that tens of thousands of people have come and put license plates, signs, whatever. There was like shoes nailed up on some of these posts. It is so cool. There's like a bulldozer. So they've got a big, sign at the entrance that says Signpost Forest. And luckily, not long before we got there, right up at the front, somebody had put 5 new posts in. So
way.
a lot of other people, if you want to say, oh, when you're there, go find my plate. I'm behind the buoy in the back of the park near the big oak tree. But we got lucky, and now I can just say, like, right up front,
Yeah, don't go too far.
Yeah, we're right there. So this was really cool. Just walking around, like I think I only found one Massachusetts plate. There you go. We got the potato head plate up there.
Sick.
But people all over the world post. You can see there's probably like a Euro plate down there. That was very cool. So like that's the reason anybody goes to Watson Lake is to go to the Signpost Forest. That was very cool. Grant went there. That was definitely one of the ones we picked up from him. One of the things I learned mapping the trip is you're going to have forced shared experiences with people who have done it because there's only so many places that you can stop.
Right. So,
Like-
yeah. It's right.
Corey just had a picture up of nothing notable. You don't have to change it, but it was Fast Eddie's, which is one of the first restaurants as you go from the Yukon into Alaska.
Right. So
It's like 40 minutes over the border, and everyone stops there because you have to.
yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
nowhere else to stop.
Yeah.
The
Right. You've
rule
been
of
on the
thumb-
road for 24 plus hours, and just like whatever.
The rule of thumb is generally if you see a gas station, you stop. It doesn't matter
Yep.
if you have 3/4 of a tank, you get the fuel because you don't know the next fuel station could be out of fuel.
Yep.
Or could be closed for no apparent reason because somebody's sick that day, whatever it is, right? So that was we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but wait, we did Signpost Forest in Watson Lake. We went from there to Whitehorse, which is a pretty cool town. It's a little bit more modern, kind of Providence-y vibe. It's very hip, right?
Did you I'm just thinking of this as we're talking through it. Did you have a game plan for an emergency?
What type of emergency?
I don't know. Anything. Like something, oh shit, we are no longer mobile. Obviously you had Starlink, or just was there anything? Did you bring any extra flares or anything as well?
No.
Okay. I'm just curious.
No. I mean, at that it was like, and that was nerve-wracking about it, right? Is it doesn't matter what you're driving.
Yeah.
Like on a drive of that
there's
magnitude, like a 2x4 could come
something.
through your
Yeah.
windshield and
Right.
ruin the whole thing, right?
Yep.
So that was, always kept us on our toes.
Hell, even animal strikes.
Like,
That's
you
a
hit
huge.
a fucking buffalo or a bison. Like, what are you gonna
Right,
do?
dude, it's a real bad day.
Yeah. So Whitehorse was a cool town. That day, we got into Whitehorse, I think, in the morning. It was probably a shorter drive that day. And we decided to go along the way. We stopped at a couple of like hot springs. Like there's natural hot springs up there that smell like sulfur, and it is what it is. And then that day we went to a little bit like a more bougie kind of spa that has like treated water that doesn't smell, and they put it in giant bowls that you sit in and shit. Little tubby time for the boys.
Nice.
As tradition demands.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we relaxed on
I
that
had a
day.
similar experience.
A schwitz.
Yeah.
Just the schwitz.
So the next day was Whitehorse to Anchorage, Anchorage was kind of like our finish line. But that sprint was 14 hours. So that was a tough day. So we relaxed a little bit at the spa that day. That was definitely the longest drive, and it was definitely the hardest drive. So you can see there right at the border, there's a town called Beaver Creek.
Yeah.
That was the least notable town. There was absolutely nothing in Beaver Creek, but I will never forget it for the rest of my life. The map there makes it look more populated than it ever was. So that drive before you get into the States is really rough. There's a lot of whoops and big potholes.
Yeah.
Like if you go under 40, your car is going to rattle apart.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to kind of keep a good clip going.
Yep.
It was like a rally stage the whole time. I was like white knuckled for 5 hours while he drove. It was not a great time. But looking back, we were laughing the whole time, like coming over these frosties. Like there was a couple instances where I think the GX caught air, which is saying a lot considering how much travel the truck has. But there was I don't know if I put it in what I shared with you, Corey, but there was a video that I shared. It was like a triple stack. One was the road that we were taking. Yeah. This one might be worth turning the sound on for, but
There was this other photo I wanted to ask you about. I don't know if this is the actual road you were talking about. Is this?
This was a side. I think that was that day. But this was kind of a side road that we pulled down.
Okay.
I mean, look at the mountains in the background, right?
Yeah,
Like
Because I saw this and I was like, man, is this the road we're
That's
taking?
the highway, baby.
no, that might have been a little. There might have been a little LARPing going on there. We might have, gotta-
That's all right.
But
That's all right. Yeah.
you know, the views were like that the whole time. Like every time you come around a corner, it's some other picturesque view.
Yeah, just literally breathtaking the whole
endless.
time. Yeah.
You get numb to it
Yeah.
at a certain point, like 10 days in. So that drive from Whitehorse to Anchorage was definitely the hardest bit. All in like amazing scenery. There might be a video while driving, Corey, of like some pink flowers on the side of the road. That would have been that day.
Yeah, I'm looking. I think this might be it here.
Oh no, we drove through a forest fire.
Oh. All right. So
Holy shit. Dude.
Yeah, we really did it.
the opposite of some pink flowers.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, I'll keep digging.
So yeah, anyway, so that was a tough drive. Unfortunately, right after you come over the border, so that it's all dirt. There you go, and the sound on this is fantastic. This clip of this guy rally driving. I think it's bottom right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Josh's head is blocking it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I love that clip.
Yeah, so on that drive, that was probably the only, I don't even call it like a mechanical failure. It wasn't a mechanical failure. The Molly panel on the side quarter there is riv nutted to the roof rail. And whoever installed it didn't do maybe I didn't tighten it enough. I don't know.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So one of the bolts got a little loose. We felt it. We heard it.
Yeah.
So we got up there and tightened it, and I won't say who, but it broke. Right?
Yeah.
It snapped.
Obviously.
So we snugged the other bolts, left it alone, and threw about 30 zip ties on there.
Yeah.
They're still on the car.
Recovered
That's it.
ties.
So it wasn't going anywhere.
How many zip ties did you bring
I
with
thought
you?
you said you didn't have a plan.
Probably 50. I brought enough.
That's it? Dude, I would
I
have.
only
It
needed
would have
30?
been bags.
It was a
dude.
brand new pack.
Thousands.
It was, yeah.
Bags, dude.
Um,
Every shape, size, configuration.
Metal
square,
ones,
white,
plastic ones.
plastic.
So-
Those would have been my savior out there.
So that day, between being 14 hours of drive, and that's 14 hours on GPS, right? So that doesn't account for stops.
Right,
Doesn't account
right.
for whatever.
Right.
So you can see there we're at a stoplight.
Stoplight, yeah.
So the way it works is at these construction zones, they have like a pace car that goes back and forth, and you have to wait for him to come and grab you and then escort you to
No
the end of
way.
the construction zone. Yeah, because there's
How
no one-
long did you? How long did it take to learn that?
Not long.
Okay.
Usually there's a person. This one there wasn't a guy there.
Okay, that's what I was just wondering.
But
Right,
they-
yeah, because if there's a person there, okay, that makes sense telling you that. But how, like, because me, I'd sit at that light and be like, this is,
We stopped at one that was. We probably
Freaking
waited
God,
at that light for 10 minutes.
that's crazy.
So at
yeah.
a certain point, you're like,
yeah,
someone
yeah.
coming?
Do I need to
Or-
go? Yeah.
And it's on, if it's on a weekend, you're thinking, is anyone working?
Right,
Like-
right, right.
So it gave us a chance to fix the truck, whatever. So that day was fun. We learned along the way, like a 5-hour day is pretty easy to make
Mm-hmm.
it happen in 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 12-hour day easily
It's
stretches
stretched.
to 14
God.
hours.
Yeah.
So that was a lesson learned there. Once we got into Alaska, it was kind of sad. There's trash everywhere. The roads are
That's
paved. You
unfortunate.
cross over the border and the roads are paved. So Canada, shout out to Canada, they have like excellent trash management. So even in the most remote areas, they have these trash cans that come out of the ground at an angle. They're brown, and they have a latch that you lift. It's like bear proof.
Right, I was just gonna say to try to
And
animal proof it.
I
yeah.
never saw anyone emptying one, and I never saw any overflowing.
Yeah.
And there's no trash anywhere. Cross over
You
the
think it
border.
just goes way into the earth?
Probably.
The
right?
molten
That,
And
that
then you
tube
just
could be
stick a
20 feet.
The
in.
old
big vacuum
molten
down
core.
there and suck it out. But
Yeah.
whatever they do, it's working.
Yeah.
And then you go into Alaska, the road is paved, and there's trash
And
everywhere.
there's
So
trash
that's kind of a bummer.
That
See,
sucks.
That's yeah.
Yeah. So the Alaska Highway, like as we were going, one of the things we were saying out on the voyage or on the trip west is, at what point when you tell people you're going to Alaska, are they not like shocked? And it was basically like Calgary.
Yeah.
Like once you're on that western side of Canada and you say Alaska, they're like, oh, a lot of people are. And once you get to the Alaska Highway, I'd say that 90% of the people on the highway are doing the trip. They're
Yeah.
transients of sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to know, where are you from? Where are you going? What are you driving? Like everyone's in that same. There's a almost like a sense of community or
I was
camaraderie
gonna say
on the
there's that
Alaska Highway.
photo you posted or that you have of Fast Eddie's,
Yep.
and there's a BMW motorcycle on the side of your vehicle.
Yep.
So that I was wondering if
A lot
that
of
was
that like enduro.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
People riding bikes for long distances. So yeah, it was kind of disappointing. a little like anticlimactic almost, getting into Alaska and then being like let down by the roads because it's just crazy frost heaves.
Yep.
But it definitely felt different, which it's
Yeah.
border.
Yeah.
Why would it feel so? It does feel different.
Yeah.
So getting to Alaska was cool. We went to Anchorage. Unfortunately, that day it was raining, and we brought we brought an oil change with us. So we paid $2 to go into a parking garage and change the oil there in the parking
Yeah,
garage.
yeah.
We should have looked. Anchorage is just about the only Lexus dealership. We could have just scheduled
popped in.
something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But we did it. It was fun. Somewhere in here, there's a picture of
There's
Zach
a
under
photo
the car.
of someone laying on the ground. I'll bring that up. But yeah, I think in that Fast Eddie's photo, Fast Eddie's,
Fast Eddie's, yep.
Fast Eddie's, there's a Pacifica and a Bronco Sport. So I mean, we're in pretty good company out there.
And that the whole place is full. Like there's it's like a truck stop. There's
Yeah,
tons
yeah.
of people in and out of that place, and they know what they're doing. They're slinging food.
Was it any good?
The food,
Yeah,
it was all right.
It did its job.
Yeah, it's cheeseburger type
Yeah.
joint. So then we're into like Alaska itself. So we did 30 hours of driving, 4 stops. We did Anchorage, Seward, I guess Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek is technically Yukon, and then Skagway. So Seward is 2 hours west of Anchorage. It's like a port town, not a port town, but there's a coastal town.
Cool.
It was recommended by some friends of ours that Travis and Lauren. They were van life people.
Nice.
And
These people you met out on the road?
No, these are friends from.
Oh, really?
forever,
Okay.
Yeah. So they recommended it to us from their time in Alaska.
Where are we going?
Seward, Alaska.
Oh, Jesus.
It's only 2 hours from Anchorage, so really short drive. It's a beautiful road. The Seward, I think it's called like the Seward.
I was gonna say it looks like it's surrounded by glaciers, or there's
Yes.
glaciers near it.
Yep. So very quiet, sleepy town. You can kind of see it's on like an inlet.
Yeah.
So if you, there you go. When you're in town, so basically right there where you've got that, right on that coast, that all the van people go there, right? So it's all Forerunners, Sprinters, Sequoias, they're all there. And then if you zoom out on the opposite side of the horseshoe,
Zooming
where it
into
says-
Alaska is crazy. You just realize how fucking
How-
insanely giant it is.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
I don't know why.
we're looking from space now.
I don't know why it keeps doing that.
But on the opposite side, there's shipyards. So at one point, there's a picture of the truck like under a ship.
Yeah,
drove
yeah.
in there and
Oh,
explored around.
yeah.
So
yeah,
most of the pictures of the truck off road were all around Seward. We were just kind of driving around on like side roads and going into these little beachy areas, and you're taking a picture with a glacier in the background. So it was very
Right,
cool.
just yeah.
Seward was definitely my favorite town. Very small, sleepy, cool. A lot of cool people in town. I guess if you go there when there's cruise ships there, it can be a bit much because of how many people come off the boats into the town. But we weren't there on a cruise ship day.
Very sick.
Yep. So then we went to Beaver Creek, which I don't think I sent any pictures of this one to you guys.
There's a giant beaver in one of these photos.
Yeah,
Like,
that's not Beaver Creek.
Oh,
but
that's
that was a
crazy.
cool. Yeah. So,
Nonetheless,
my
cool.
co-driver,
Coincidentally,
I think the app is called like Roadside America or something like that. But you put in your route and it'll show you the world's biggest beaver, the world's biggest Coca-Cola can.
dude, years ago, we did a podcast episode where we had to map out a road trip, and my theme was like the world's biggest. I wish I knew about this
Yep.
because I just went on a Googling spree.
I mean, we saw world's biggest like shuffleboard paddle, like random stuff. But it broke up the drive because
Yeah.
like, all right, you drive 3 hours to the Coke can, I'll drive 3 hours to the Big Beaver.
Right,
Right. Off we go. So Beaver Creek, when we pulled in, and I'm sorry if you're listening, you're from Beaver Creek. There's 0% chance anybody from Beaver Creek is listening because there's like 3 people in the town. But we went through Beaver Creek on our way up, and Zach was like, "Hey, take a look at the hotel. We're staying here on the way down. It's a log cabin. Look it up. It's the
Yeah, of course.
1202 Motor Inn, I think it's called. Maybe it's 1201. Just search Motor Inn Beaver Creek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motor in Beaver Creek. Yeah, we got 1202.
Yeah. So it's a log cabin building. You go inside and tell them to turn the pump on. They, a lot of the gas stations work that way. We did not stay in a place like this. I almost wish we did. We stayed in a trailer behind the building, and it was. Look at that shower. Ours had duct tape in it. It was not great. I slept on top of the covers.
Yeah.
and did not use the water. Yeah, there you go. I think that's where we stayed. Right there.
Whoa.
That looks like a destination for snowmobiles in the winter.
Yeah.
That's,
Yep.
that's something. Oh,
So-
those we just saw the trailers. They had a nice selection.
Yeah, it's definitely a place like you take your motorhome there, right, and pay,
Right.
For, pay for a hookup. You don't stay in the that's where we stayed.
No, that's yours.
Yep, I think so.
Double wide.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, it was not ideal. So
Dude,
kind of a
Brother.
nasty place. We were ready to get in and out. So Beaver Creek, I'll never forget it. From there, we went to Skagway, which is an old like mining town. It's very historical looking. It's another town that it's on the coast, and it's a one road to get there. All like Jurassic Park looking or Lord of the Rings, like all windy through these cool little lake areas amongst mountains. Very cool. I guess they've kind of pivoted, and it's now entirely there to cater to cruise ship people.
Oh wow.
So there's maybe like 4 to 6 cruise ships at any given time, and each one has 4,000 to 5,000 people. So 20,000, 30,000 people get off these cruise ships, run into Skagway, and at 6:30 or at 6 o'clock, they sound their horns, and everybody gets back. So we're staying in town. We get into our, you can kind of see there where all the ships would
They just dock them up.
dock right there. So we're staying in town at 6:30. The place is empty. It's like a ghost town, and it's weird because it looks like a
I was gonna say,
West-
Western
town.
town.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm waiting for somebody to like have a shootout in the main street on State Street there. So there's a couple pictures of like a helicopter flying over the GX. That was all in.
Yeah.
So this was cool. Western town, very historical. It is an old town, and it's in the middle of this mountain range. So you look out, you see the crystal blue water. You look up, you see the giant mountains. It feels fake. It feels like Disney World. When everybody leaves,
Fifth
like
Avenue, Skagway.
Airport's right in town.
we drove right onto the
crap.
like tarmac. We drove in, no problem. The only security they have is to make sure that people on the cruise ships, no one's sneaking on or off the cruise ships that shouldn't.
No
Right?
shit.
So that's the
That's hilarious.
That's fucking awesome.
yeah, that's the tip of the airport that you saw right there. We pulled right up.
Corey, if you can make the Google work to get Fifth Avenue, Skagway, Alaska,
Yeah.
They get a Saks.
street view is just
The old Saks Fifth Ave.
Fifth Ave.
there. We go. Yeah, give us a street view if that thing can make it work for you.
Yeah, let's do it. Boom.
It's, there we go.
Yeah. So
Oh, you're not kidding. This is
It's
like
literally-
a Western town.
Yeah,
Yep. There's a building. I think
Gold
I put it
digger.
in the shared album there. It's like the whole front of it is covered in sticks, like birch.
Oh,
sticks.
okay, I saw
It's
that.
from the 1800s. It's like an original building. It's very cool. I think there's a picture in there of like a Mustang driving down the main strip. But very cool place. So Seward and Skagway were definitely my favorite Alaskan cities to stop at. Anchorage was very, there you go. It was just another city.
That's crazy.
A little too modern almost. But this
Really?
was very cool. Yeah.
Wow, so it's just a bunch of sticks on
That's
the
crazy
facade.
looking.
It's such a trippy looking, like, look at that. That's crazy.
One of my buddies grew up in Anchorage. There's nothing but trouble there.
No.
Nothing but trouble.
Nothing but trouble, dude. Ask him. He'll tell you.
It was weird going from the Alaska High where everybody's like, there's a sense of camaraderie and everybody's coming and going.
To
and
like
they,
a modern town.
Then you get into Anchorage and I'm like, what are you doing here, tourist? Like it wasn't as
So
welcoming as
weird.
some of the other places.
Yeah.
So leaving Skagway, then we went and we found the Carcross Desert, which is a desert in Alaska.
Okay.
I
I definitely saw photos of that.
It was probably like, I don't know, 2 miles by 2 miles, but sand with pine trees growing out of it. It just
That's
looks so
wild.
out of place.
No way.
From the desert. Maybe you can't see it from there, but no, there you
the
go.
hell?
There's a glacier. You can see glaciers in the background and a desert up front. So we get up to the sign and we're taking pictures of the truck in front of the sign. And we're like, there's no sign saying not to go in.
yeah.
And who's going to stop us? Like,
it's called Carcross
Carcross.
Desert.
so
yeah,
we
take a car
we
across.
crossed the desert. We very much drove through it. There's a couple videos in there. Unfortunately, they don't we're going like 40 in this video, and you can't even tell.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was really
That's fucking awesome, too.
not what I expected to be doing in Alaska, driving through a desert.
No, that's
Is
sick.
there a story behind it at all?
I think
Or-
it's just like the way the glacier moved or whatever
just
activity
deforested.
happened a long time
Okay.
ago.
There we go.
So yeah, put it in sand mode. Got to use sand.
Dude, that thing
mode.
just takes 35s. That's insane.
Yep.
Fucking Lexus. On top, baby.
So that was cool. So then we got from there, we went on to the Kasier Highway, which is a shorter section kind of closer to so the Alaska Highway goes up, the Kasier Highway is to the west of it, and it's shorter than the Alaska Highway. So it's only 450 miles. we were warned, like, that's where there's no amenities. Like,
Yeah.
you do not mess around with gas there. Like, because there will be one gas station you can get to, and if they are closed, you're shit out of luck. So it's paved and well paved. The wood line is very close to it, like maybe 4 feet from the road is trees.
No
so
way.
it gets a little more hairy with like wildlife. Like there's no room to spot a moose.
Yeah.
Right.
If the moose is crossing, you're not.
Right. It's
yeah.
just, yeah.
There was a couple of like lodges that we spotted or stopped at along the way, and all of them have boards. I guess it's a big like cycling road, so people come from all over the world to cycle the Kazir Highway.
Oh, cool.
So that was pretty cool. But we also stopped at Jade City. I guess it was a Discovery Channel show about mining jade. There was like 8 seasons of it. But we,
Oh, really?
We stumbled upon it there, and they
Really?
were slinging DVDs of their time on Discovery.
Any jade?
TV.
Oh
Jade
yes,
number?
and lots of jade, right?
Jade's always cool.
City. I don't know where is it called Jade City?
Yeah.
Jade City. We in Canada?
Yep.
There we are. Let's check out Jade City. What do you got going on in Jade City?
It's just Jade City. It's just like a store.
Oh.
They sell jade and cut jade
incredible.
and mine jade.
Keep it real simple out
that's
there.
it.
Yeah.
Jade City.
So that
This
the
way-
only other notable thing on the Kazir Highway is as we were coming down, at one point our GPS said it was like 10 hours that day. And then all of a sudden it goes from 10 hours to 24 hours. And we're like, oh, something, the GPS got confused or whatever. Let's end the trip and restart. And it still says 24 hours. So Zach, being from California, has like a wildfire app, whatever it is.
Oh, no.
So we look and there's a wildfire, like I think it was maybe an hour from us, 40 minutes from us. So we're thinking, like, do we drive 40 minutes there and get turned around? Like, do we burn an hour and a half,
Yep.
2 hours, and maybe get through? So as we keep driving, eventually we see the smoke. I think I posted a couple pictures there of that. We saw planes coming through, dropping the firefighters, whatever they're called, para firefighters.
Yeah, yeah.
And then one plane that was dropping whatever the red dust is to extinguish fires. But we drove
Crazy.
right through it. Like Corey pulled the video up. In the video, you don't have to turn the sound on, but I'm saying, can you hear that? There's like ash falling on the car. So we scooted right through it.
This is Kazir Highway then.
Yeah. So
Because there's nothing on the coast to go down, right?
you can't because of the Rockies.
It's just too many mountains.
And then if you were like really on the coast, it's all like fjords and islands.
yeah, so
So-
there's no dice.
Like even you can't drive to Juneau, Alaska, the capital. You have
Yeah.
to take a ferry or a boat or a plane.
No shit.
So we were originally like, oh, we'll go to Juneau. No, you won't.
you absolutely will
Unless you
not.
want to take, and I think it's like a 6-hour ferry or a couple-hour ferry.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So we opted not to do that. But
So,
Kazir High was very cool. That's where we saw our only brown bear. And then from there, we hit the southern descent, which is like stage 6 of the trip. This was 5 stops, 50 hours. Iskut, Prince George, Vancouver, Bend, Oregon, and San Francisco. So this was a little bit less exciting. Basically all the way down to Vancouver, which was I really liked Vancouver. Cool
Vancouver's
city.
fucking awesome.
They were a host city for the World Cup, so there was still a lot of stuff going on.
Oh,
like they had
cool.
like the streets opened up, a lot of events. We went to a nice dinner there, which compared to some of the places that we ate.
Dude,
prior
to
to
show up to Vancouver after doing this whole trip,
Yeah.
you're like one of the best cities on the
Driving
planet.
into a city was like amazing. It
You
was,
must have been entering the future.
yeah.
Vancouver's sick.
So yeah, would go back to Vancouver. That was a highlight. We took a seaplane in the morning and like flew around and saw
Oh,
some cool
sick.
stuff. Yeah, I could have sit in the front seat like a little kid.
No,
Yeah.
I would have fucking done the same thing, man.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like fly over Vancouver Island and all that stuff out
Yep.
there. Oh, it's so sick.
I wasn't familiar with like
Look
the
at that.
layout of Vancouver, but you're in the downtown or the main area and you're looking across the water at more cities. So kind of like Providence in a sense, but it's like a distance of water.
Just-
The
yeah,
city's like
yeah.
very spread out.
That's
So
a cool ass plane.
yeah, Vancouver was very cool. I liked it. So from there we went south through Washington, Oregon, and California. We stopped in Bend. The final destination was Alice's Restaurant, which is in the Bay Area. It's basically let me see here, the intersection of Skyline Boulevard and Highway 84. So Corey, you want to look that up? Alice's Restaurant. Just search Bay Area, I guess. But last year I was out in San Francisco for a wedding. So I met up with Zach then, and we drove through this area. It's all like the most amazing driving roads you could ever imagine.
Yeah, I've been on Skyline Highway.
It's so sick.
Really cool. But
I
you
mean-
see the whole city from up there, right? Is that what
I
I'm
think
thinking about?
for some areas you can, like you can go up and look down on like Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
But it's all just amazing driving roads through the redwoods. Like
Yep.
just
Yep.
epic,
Yep.
and hairpin turns everywhere. I mean, look at it.
Holy shit.
So I went out on a weekend last time and got to drive around. They have like Skylonda there. There's like a little cafe you stop at. But Alice's restaurant is like a cultural hub for motorcycles, just all things automotive. You know, I think we went and it was like Ferrari day last summer, and there was just 40 Ferraris all over the place. But we showed up on a Tuesday, and like there's a couple Ford Focuses. Like everybody's there to drive their car around in the woods. So that was like a very fitting end to the trip, and then from there we shipped the car home.
Such a good call to ship the car home.
Yeah,
That would be miserable.
I
to
mean,
drive
we
back.
ran out of time.
Yeah,
Frankly,
dude,
Like,
yeah.
I was going for a month,
That is
including the Michigan
such
bit.
a sick trip.
But yeah,
That's
so
quite a commitment.
the couple like notable things, the trash management in Canada was a big thing. Like they've got it figured out.
Right,
I don't know
that's-
how they're doing. It's very simple. They just put trash cans everywhere and people use them. That was cool. The whole thing is a Toyota playground. Like everybody up there has a 4Runner, a Land Cruiser, a Sequoia. I saw more Sequoias on this trip than I think still exist in New England. Like I guess they salt differently, and it's a drier climate in general. So like
just
things
hanging.
just don't get destroyed. Somehow Alaska is better at maintaining cars than Rhode Island.
Wild thought.
That
Not
was very
surprising.
cool. We saw maybe 2 police, not counting like Calgary where the Stampede was, and there's like a big event, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But we saw no police the whole way, which was kind of odd. So, as we were doing the trip, one of the things we were saying is like, people do, cannonball. Like,
Yeah.
This could be the next cannonball. Like drive up to Alaska, and then we like got into some sections where like this would be such a bad idea to start that. Like the last thing this place needs is some idiot driving through.
Overturning in the middle,
Yeah.
30 hours from anywhere.
There was one drive on the Alaska Highway, one section called Summit Pass. So you're driving basically through the Rockies, whereas most of the drive you're driving kind of, I think, north of, following along the Rockies.
Yep.
This bit you're driving through it, and it's just like mountain turns. You are in it.
Yep.
Limited guardrails, 18-wheelers, like very sketchy place, but a super fun drive. Like you feel so small. It's like you're at the top of the world. You're in the clouds, driving through mountains. Good place to take a piss break. So that was probably one of my favorite parts of the road was Summit Pass. That was really cool. A little bit scary, seriously.
Right,
like,
just
driving
yeah.
around. And that was one of the sections where you have absolutely no service at all. So you have an off there. No one's gonna find you for days. You're not contacting anybody.
I mean, it depends how bad your off is ever.
Yeah.
Realistically, yeah.
I don't know what that was, Corey, but that wasn't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was trying to find something a Summit Pass, but it reverted me to Eagle Summit instead.
One of the things that Grant called out was the way you pass people. So there's passing lanes everywhere. Like very few times are there double lines where you're not going to pass.
Yep.
And they set it up that way, right? They don't want people getting caught up in traffic for
Yeah,
hours
yeah.
at a time. But everybody's going the same direction. So we found there was this one guy, a Honda Odyssey, that we saw like near Dawson's Creek. And so we saw him and we were like, oh, we followed this guy for a little bit and we passed him. He passed us. Just one dude in a red Honda Odyssey. Like 3 days later, we're in that. And this guy comes up on our ass. Like, I swear there must have been like, I don't know, between 3 and 6 days where this guy we kept finding each other. So you got to be careful of like who you pass and how you pass, because odds are you will see them again.
right.
Like you stop for lunch and have you fly by some guy going 90.
Yeah.
And you stop for lunch and you get back on the highway and then you're behind this
They
guy.
very well could catch up
So
to you. Yeah.
that was, you got to be respectful of like the 18-wheelers, especially.
Yeah.
Right. Tough for them. But yeah, it was an incredible trip. I would seriously recommend it. It's a lot to ask, right? Like driving. There's easier and better ways to go to Alaska than to drive there. Like just take a cruise. Like don't do what I did. That was dumb. But do it in a fun car. Like there's no shortage of things to see. First tank of gas is on me if you do it. Like it was an incredible trip, and it's a challenge. Like, honestly, Grant's trip going to the Arctic Circle is a whole nother level of that.
Yep.
But
Didn't Grant do it alone?
He did alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
In an M3, like I can't imagine. I really can't. Like
Yeah.
but every destination or every stop is like earned, right?
He's
Like,
so big to be in that car for so
Yeah.
long.
So
How
it's
tall he
a
is.
but like I think
Alone,
our average
dude?
drive time per day was like 10 hours average time.
Yep.
Like then that got thrown off by the one day that was like 2 hours.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a Blockbuster. I think it might be the original in Bend, Oregon.
Yeah.
So that was.
Did you go in?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
What was it like in there?
a Blockbuster.
Seriously?
Yeah, they renting DVDs and VHSs
That's
still.
crazy.
They have a couple of like sections in it that are set up like a museum. There's like
Yeah.
a 90s living room with like a a tape rewinder and a VHS player and stuff. But that was pretty cool. Bend was a cool place. I liked it.
How did you manage that? You were gone for a while. Did you kind of work on the road, or did you just take the time off?
I took the time off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in like at the time I was kind of in between
Yeah, yeah,
changing
yeah.
positions at my
Yep.
company. So
Yep.
old group knew I was leaving. New
Yep.
group knew I was going on this trip.
You
so
were
it
on the
fit
way.
in very well.
Yeah, yeah. It
very
just
sick.
worked out.
So that was I forget the name of that place, but that's looking at San Francisco.
Yeah.
Treasure Island. That was in Treasure Island.
very cool.
But very cool place to end it, right? Cool city.
Yeah, great.
Got to go to
Ship the
Alice's.
car home from San Francisco.
from San Jose, so
Okay.
right outside of
How long did it take for it to get back to your house?
Not long.
Really?
They picked it up the day that we left. It got picked up,
Wow.
so
Oh,
the
wow.
timing was really good.
Yeah.
And I think it got home 3 or 4 days after I did. Not too bad.
Nice.
What was cleaning it up after? Like,
Awesome. So therapeutic. We did stop at one point where we were driving through. There's a picture somewhere of the car like completely caked in mud. So we did have to like stop and get it hosed
Right,
off
just
a
to
little
try-
bit. just
yeah,
'cause
yeah,
it was,
yeah.
would have been just destroyed the car.
Yeah.
Um,
I've seen a few instances of just mud caking up, a radiator a bit too much, or
Yep.
different shit like that. Of just why
we
am
were,
I
we were
overheating?
constantly checking the intercoolers for like bugs, right? Like
Right,
the
right,
front of the
right.
car at one point looked like it had like leather on it. There was so much bugs just built up and
gross,
smashed.
dude.
Yeah, there you go. So that was, I forget where that was, but that was on the descent coming down. It was tough to look at the TEs in that.
In such a state.
It was tough. I pretended I didn't care, but I was like, oh fuck, those wheels are toast. But they cleaned up pretty good. So my driveway is like it brought half the car across desert home with
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
a complete
It
mess.
just,
But the car's in pretty good shape now. Yeah, I did a full
yeah.
once over on it.
Could you top this? Is there anything? Is this the one?
I've been recently like thinking like if I'm gonna do it, where am I gonna like what am I gonna
Yeah,
go?
yeah, yeah.
California? Like where do I drive now?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Somehow further north into Canada. I don't even know.
Or
like
ship a car somewhere else.
somewhere. Yeah.
It's a hard-
Somebody messaged me earlier and said ship the car to Iceland.
Yeah.
Drive around up there, but I gotta imagine that's pretty expensive, and the logistics
Yeah, that'd be a
be like a pain in the ass.
Eh.
Better off just renting a car there.
yeah, I don't know about that. I've always wanted to go like south. So go down
Like South America.
Yeah.
South?
I think that'd be really cool. I also think it's the danger level. Is,
Yeah, that comes with a different level of
Right.
risk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a different level of planning that comes with that.
You're not worried about a flat. You're worried about getting held hostage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wicked
Right.
just
bummer.
being beheaded.
Is,
right.
I don't know.
Was the drive harder or getting the TEs harder?
Getting the TEs was easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Yep.
Now they're easy to get.
They
Yeah, like,
just so
worst
that,
day of my life.
the model, I forget the exact like code on them. Maybe it's SB, but the model that's on there is the new one that they put out for Land Cruisers and GXs.
Yeah.
They're all engraved now, so no more stickers on TEs.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is pretty nice, right? You don't have to worry about getting the right
Harder to
sticker
fake and getting the right sticker. Yeah.
and they're not going to come off or anything like that. So, no, it was easy getting the wheels. Just I had to wait for them to come out. But yeah, that drive was, it's a lot of driving.
Yeah,
like-
dude, that's insane.
I remember being a younger gentleman driving to H2O 7 hours, and it's like that felt like such a road trip. Now,
Oh, dude.
talking about driving 7 hours, I'll do that without thinking.
Would
about
you say
now.
it was
Like, no
50
problem.
50?
What's that? The driving?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's cool.
The after driving to Texas and back, now literally a road trip comes up where it's like, oh, it's 7 hours away. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. How
It's-
long did your Texas drive take there and back?
We did it in 5 days.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. 5 days and 4,000 miles.
What was your average like drive time per day?
Long.
You must have been boogieing, yeah.
Yeah, it was long.
12-hour days? Or
Probably like 15.
Yeah.
Close to it. And then like the first day and a half, we basically didn't stop.
Yep.
Realistically.
So you earn those places
That's-
when you get
yeah,
there.
yeah,
it's
that's-
like,
no,
oh my
for
God.
sure, yeah,
Beaver
like-
Creek. I'm so glad to be here.
Technically, our first stop was Nashville, like
Yep.
from Rhode Island to Nashville, because I slept for I don't know 8 minutes or a half hour in a Love's parking lot. But yet, truly, like now, I just look at 6 hours. Cool. All right, cool. Then what are we going to do with the rest of the time while we're there?
Yeah.
So
Some of the other like notable weird things like gas stations up there, you go and some places you have to go in and ask them to turn the pump on because they're all above ground tanks that they just probably drop off a truck or refill, whatever. So you go and you take a picture of how much you used in liters and then bring your phone and it shows them the picture. And then they run the calculus to figure out what they're going to charge you per liter.
whoa,
So, in some places, most places have it posted, but,
they take cash, or could you pay with a card?
no, we did paid with the card tap
Okay.
like the whole way. That was pretty easy.
That-
Canada's really good with their cashless payments. They're
Okay.
way more on top of it than we are.
Yeah.
I think I carried a couple $100 cash, like in the event that we ran into
Right,
something, and
something.
never needed it. It was
That's
all
good then.
fine on
Yeah.
the card.
Corey, by the way, I was just looking at south. Dude, going south would be
Yeah, like I'm looking now,
Crazy.
like to like drive to Peru
it
or like
just-
Chile or like
we have a buddy that used to drive down south all the time on a motorcycle. He's
That's
on the
true.
Donut meets.
that's true.
I haven't seen him since.
He did reach
he's
out.
Around. Yeah, he's around.
He reached
Thank
out.
God.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
good. But like, I think it'd be cool. I always thought it'd be cool to just drive over like Panama Canal
That
through
gets-
Costa Rica.
I miss Yuri. He's gonna come back to another one of these
Yuri.
things. Yeah.
There you go, Yuri. It's just Paraguay. Like it just
Put it
look at
this
the
way.
map now. Like I'm sure it's a monumental drive, but I think it'd be cool.
I look at
Jamie
Rhode
Orr did
Island,
something like that. It's
Rhode
like
Island to
recently.
Alaska, and I'm like, yeah, great, that's cool, not that bad. Wilderness, bears. But when you look south, dude, and you look Panama, it seems so much,
I mean, the road stops at a point, which isn't.
I
It
feel like
looks
I'm getting
super
pressured
helpful.
right now.
so much more desolate.
You're gonna buy an Africa Twin.
Yeah, this is the
You're
next
gonna
trip,
go
huh?
south.
All right.
No, the Land Cruiser or the Sequoia.
No, dude. I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure there's a point where there's not a road.
No, you have to get on a boat at some point. Wait, are you talking about going south or?
South.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
all
have
south.
to get on a boat at some
Yeah,
point.
so holy shit, it's dude.
There's a show. These guys did it in motorcycles. I think it's called The Long Way Around.
Yeah, I think
And
you're right.
they did it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
actually, Rivian's was a support vehicle for it. It was like the Rivian's big to do when they became vehicles, and they did this trip. And Tom told me about it, and I watched it, and ever since then, I was like, that'd be such a cool car trip. But it'd be cool to do it in like a hatch, like a small car, hatch, stuffed to the gills with stuff. I think it'd be a good time. I mean, you got to cross through Medellin. It's Colombia.
There's I was just
it's
gonna
that
say
big.
there's so much. There's
A lot
so
of
much
risk and
risk.
shakedown
So
down
much
there,
risk.
yeah.
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 You mentioned Rivian, so at one point I had looked to see if could you do the trip in an electric car, and right now you can't. You can get into like British Columbia, but once you get north of that into Alaska, it gets a little hairy. But people have done it, so there's a whole, much like Cannonball, there's a whole like subculture of electric car nerds that are
Yeah.
Trying
doing like
to.
residential. So yeah, you stop at my house, I'll be the stop at Beaver Creek, so you
Yeah.
can
That's-
charge up.
that's-
Shit.
But we did see some of the electric chargers that are diesel powered.
Yeah.
They have those, it's kind of scattered throughout.
That's wild.
If it works, it works. That's awesome. I'm thoroughly jealous. 'Cause just the wilderness aspect of it, of just being in, Maine is like a tease because it's like, oh, cool. That's basically small tease compared to what this is.
You want next big drive? You got to ship that thing to Europe and just go
Yeah,
east.
something like that, right? But yeah, hell of a trip.
Hell yeah, man!
Would do it
That
again.
is
Probably
super,
not
super
sometime
sick.
soon, but it was cool.
It's a lot to ask. What did the wife and the kid, were they stoked to have you back?
Yeah, that was. I think she agreed to it and was cool with it. And then the trip got there, and I was like, oh shoot, this is real.
Yeah, it's a bit of a right, and
Yeah.
you're in the midst of it, and it's like, oh wait, no, it's
Yeah. So shout out to the family for
Yeah.
for putting up with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for holding you down while you were away.
Yep.
Because that's no joke. You said how long were you on the road post your trip with them? Like 3
A
weeks?
little over 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
3
crazy,
Or 3
yeah.
weeks, right on the dot, somewhere around there. Yeah.
At any point were you like, fuck, I don't know if this is a good idea?
Early on, like day one, I was like, son of a bitch, this is such a long trip. What am I doing? Finish the 10-hour drive, and it's like, okay, I got to do this 18 more times.
Yeah.
All
right. Yeah, that's daunting.
Yeah, but once we got on the road, like every night when we'd get to the hotel, we got into a routine of like we're not taking the suitcases out of the car. So you grab your toiletry bag,
Yeah.
a t-shirt and boxers for the next day.
That's it.
And then just head in with
Yeah, because what are you doing? It's the same.
It was like a speed run. Every time we'd get in, it's
Right,
like, all right,
just-
throw your stuff in the bathroom thing.
Yeah.
So we'd pull out our laptops, find a place to go to dinner, and we were always looking like 3 days ahead,
Yep.
to make sure we hit the good spots. We got lucky with a couple places, like talking to locals, where we were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Reddit recommended this," and they're like, "No, you got to go to this place instead."
Yeah.
So usually, the locals had the best advice.
They're like Reddit,
But
never heard of her.
once you start planning like the details, like when we booked the helicopter ride in Seward, and like then you get excited about the next stop.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
go
It's a
little-
cool right.
And then once you're a week in, and you're like, "Oh my god, 2 more weeks."
That-
of this.
that's
it was,
what's
it was
wild.
daunting. So this was in on the Alaska Highway. What's the name of the pass?
Dalton.
Summit Pass.
Okay, all right.
No, so John Dalton Highway. That's north of Fairbanks. That's if you're going to the Arctic Circle.
Okay,
We
all
did
right.
not do that.
Okay, dude, that's crazy. Yeah,
And this picture doesn't know justice. Like if you go off that, you're falling like
You're not gonna have to
hundreds
worry
of
about
feet.
You're still
it.
falling.
You're not gonna have to worry about it, dude. You're dead halfway down.
You're still falling.
Yeah, all the Europe Asia routes. There are a couple of hard places you can't get through right now. So
right.
I think that's
Yeah,
it.
that's-
You go Paris Dakar,
How
but that's
cool is
not
that
even
place?
close.
Look at that
Dude.
plate.
right.
What? That is sick. Spectacular.
Spectacular, dude. We're looking at a bear-shaped license plate from the Northwest Territories.
That takes the cake. That's
Yeah,
the best
it's
plate I've ever
plate.
seen.
I think Doug DeMuro did something on this at one
That
point,
plate
talking
is
about how that's,
absolutely
he's
spectacular.
envied trying to see one of those.
Holy
Corey, can you pull up
crap.
a gallery? Is that possible?
Your gallery?
Or whatever you're looking at, the gallery? you're looking
Yeah,
for?
I can bring it up through here. I had to dump them all into
Okay.
here to kind of go through. I don't know if you're looking for something in
Change that
particular.
layout to
I was gonna say
change
the-
icons.
yeah.
Extra large icons. Here we
Yeah,
go,
there we
baby. We got a little forest fire video there. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff in here. A lot of wildlife stuff. Like, I don't know what's up with these guys. There's a lot of them, though.
There's one of the accommodations there, that little cab.
wait,
Is
that's
that your
what-
spot?
I thought that was just like, hey, we saw this cool
Honestly,
little hut
compared
on
to
the
the
side of the
trailer,
road.
that was
Yeah,
really
that was nice. It was
pretty
actually
nice.
really nice.
Got a nice little
That was in Watson Lake.
seat out front.
Yep. So there's the pictures of Watson, the Signpost Forest, rather.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
actually,
awesome.
you know what? That's not that bad.
No, and it was
It's
nicer on
quaint.
the inside.
It's quaint.
It was nice on the inside.
Nicer.
Yeah, just a lot of cool stuff. You running some fix. There's more of like the what did you call it? Like
Signpost
the
Forest.
Signpost forest.
Yep.
This was cool. Like you just get a perception
damn.
for how much there is.
And it just keeps growing.
Yeah.
So I think eventually the forest is going to run into a problem where I think right now it's considered like a park,
Yeah.
but it continues to grow and there's nowhere for it to go. So eventually I think it's going to have to spill like across the street into another little area. But some of the stuff that people put up, they'll have a big sign that says like either the town they're from or their family name, and then they'll add on to it.
Yeah.
So it'll be like we did it in 96, then we did it in 2001. So some of
Oh,
these people make this
man.
journey often
so
enough.
cool.
Imagine you go back 5 years later and you find the sign. That'd be so
We
cool.
were wondering like how many signs and plates get stolen.
Oh, really?
Like imagine
Yeah.
going back to find your
Right,
plate. and
right.
It's like,
Just something.
someone
Yeah.
took it?
Oh, is this like a bulldozer?
Yep. Yeah, they just dump. There's a lot of construction equipment up there.
I
that
can. Right. It
It
just.
just goes up there and stays.
Yeah.
And
That makes. Oh, it
especially
unfortunately makes sense.
building
yeah.
and maintaining
Little
the Alaska
king crab
Highway.
over
Yeah,
there.
buddy.
Dude.
Yeah, we were on a hunt for the crab. We did a lot of king crabbing.
Dude, I
wonder if you could have gotten on a boat.
baked potatoes
What's
up
that?
there.
Getting on a crabbing boat.
Could have.
Could
Yeah,
have earned.
definitely doing some crabbing outside of Seward.
Get out there, throw a pot.
I don't think I would have lasted.
No, not a chance. Not a boat guy.
Nope.
Not a boat guy.
What's that right after the crab with the steering wheel? Where are we going there?
I think it has like a speed or
Oh,
something.
so that's just like rough roads. That's kilometers.
kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you switch it or did the
Yeah, we
car?
had to switch it, which was kind of a pain. Because on the way down, you cross the border a
Yeah.
couple of times, maybe like 4 times,
Mhm.
3 or 4 times coming down, because you kind of come in and out of Yukon and Alaska.
Was that a pain in the ass?
Yep.
I was gonna
Yep.
say yeah, because each time.
You gotta go to the
They
border.
want to know, like, are you fishing? No, I'm not fishing. They don't
Yeah.
believe you.
Yes.
Like-
Yes.
And we bought, like, I got something for my daughter. I got a trout. So, like, we put a lot of the pictures, like, right. Oh, you can see the trout right there. You can see his mouth.
Yeah.
So a lot of the guys, like, you don't fish, but you have a trout in the car.
And you have 14 cases of tinned fish in your back seat.
yeah. So, yeah, they busted our chops, but a lot of the border crossings were really into the GX.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
we haven't seen this before. This
That's
thing
fucking
is
awesome.
really cool. What else you got there, Corey?
Let's see. There's a lot in here. Certainly no shortage of little show and tell.
There's the Jade City. There's the hot rod spot.
This one just says weed.
That was Weed, California. It's a place.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's not
Is
just
that,
a place, it's a state of mind.
Is that where there's all like the grow farms?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I
No,
think
that's
I think
Humboldt
it
County.
predates
Yeah.
the weed.
Murder
Yeah.
Murder Mountain.
Yep.
Murder
Humboldt
Mountain.
County. Yeah. Get some Rams.
That picture right there of the back of the GX, the bottom middle. That's another like one
Wow,
of the
that's
shots.
a
That
big
was
hitter.
in Banff.
God, now I really got to go to Banff.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Holy crap.
You know what's nice? It's so simple. There's nothing. There's no like doodads hanging everywhere. It's just I
Yeah,
got my
yeah,
gas
yeah.
tank. I got my little paddle board.
It doesn't look like a vehicle
good.
that should be in Tornado Alley
Like,
chasing storms.
This was not an overlanding trip. This was a grand tour
Yeah,
type
yeah.
trip.
Yeah.
Like
Grand
just-
tour in a SUV.
Yeah, just hammer out 12, 14 hours, go to bed, wake up early, do it again over and over.
If you had to do the exact same trip mile for mile in another vehicle you currently own, which one would it be?
And that I own,
Yeah.
and it'd have to be the M3, but
Have to
I
be the
would
M3.
not want to do that at all. No, not at all.
All right.
It
Well,
was
then
the
what about
perfect-
another vehicle?
This was like the perfect vehicle
Yeah.
for it, right? Because it's comfortable.
I was gonna
Like,
say-
never once did I have any sort of like. Actually, my neck was hurting for like 3 or 4 days, but that wasn't because of the car. I was just slept funny.
Just
and
'cause
then
you
ruined
were
the trip for 3
You
days.
slept in a bathtub.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the space in that thing.
Yeah, good enough. Like for two dudes.
Yeah.
All right. And we were traveling pretty light. We saw that moose. That was cool.
Is that a
That
caribou?
might be a video.
Some of these are
that's an
videos. Some of these are. Look at that little guy.
Yep.
A little baby. Man, the wildlife alone is really really cool. Because it's not stuff you're going to see around here.
Yeah. And there's no shortage of like cool rigs. Like whatever's after that's like a GMC.
Whoa.
Dude, that is just
That's definitely got like a rotating bed in it, dude.
Yeah. I believe that's like Zach, who was all into these. There's
Yeah.
like not a ton of them. They're front wheel drive.
It's wall to wall shag.
Yep.
They're front wheel
I
drive.
believe so.
that is
Nice
Those-
simple drive line.
Yeah.
Those axles are begging
I
for
was
their
just gonna
life.
say, dude.
The rear is just kind of floating along.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff like this, right?
That
And
guy's
this
on the
is,
roof. He's
Beluga Point
on the roof,
between
dude.
Anchorage
What are
and
we doing?
Seward.
Are those all solar panels?
Yep.
It's like, you know what would be the best vehicle to drag around? The biggest vehicle I can get.
He's got Tony Soprano's fucking SUV behind him.
A little helicopter we flew on to go to, so we did a little LARPing, drove through some puddles and whatnot.
Oh, shit.
Yep, look at that.
There we go.
No
Rigging
snorkel.
out
Get
there, dude.
dangerous.
No, I was-
Get
yeah, I was-
dangerous.
I mean,
God,
when
that
you're
photo. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah,
that
sell that
photo.
to Lexus.
so as we get into Anchorage and it was almost exactly like service interval. So the car's saying needs to be,
Yeah.
needs to
Yeah,
service
yeah.
the oil change. And I see that Lexus of Warwick is calling me, and I'm like, oh, what a coincidence! They're calling me about the oil change while I'm doing the oil change.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
How funny is
Yeah.
that? Or maybe they saw that we reset the service
Yeah.
interval, whatever it was. It was my salesman. He's like, "Are you in Alaska right now? What are you doing?" So Lexus of Warwick was following along like with the trip.
That's crazy.
so
That's
funny.
super cool.
Dude,
Lady
TEs are the
Grace.
best on everything.
Yep.
Fast.
I'm
That's
so
Eddie's.
so damn jealous. Ah, it's so cool.
What
Very
a
sick.
cool. I mean,
It's-
that photo.
It's such a bummer that the videos and the pictures like don't look so cool, but like driving through the desert and like doing donuts in the desert was
Yeah,
so
dude.
sick.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So cool.
Driving
How
through
hard
the
was it-
desert in like Alaska.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
Yeah.
yeah.
How
and-
hard was it to find stickers? Places?
Oh no, it's like
It's a
whole
thing?
market up there, and
Okay,
they're
good.
$5 a piece. Like they're charging a premium for stickers because
Good
they
to
know
know.
every
It's part of their economy.
guy with a 4Runner is
Right, dude.
ready
Covered.
to stack them on.
Needs
Stickers
to
and
have 'em.
patches, right?
Yeah.
They have the patches
Yeah,
too.
all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff. It'd be nice if they did a consistent, right? So they were all the same like format.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple places we saw that they'd have like a white horse and something else that were the same shape and art style, but
That's cool. Alice's. There we go.
Yep.
That's cool.
Damn, man. What a
Wow,
sick
what
trip.
a trip.
so also like look at the sky there, like rays of light coming
Yeah,
through
just-
down into the alpine water there, like silly.
Yeah, it's a movie set.
You just walking along the highway.
Yeah,
Wow.
Just vibes.
that was
Yeah.
like right down the main area in Banff.
Wow.
That's super
But yeah,
cool.
go to Banff because it's sick.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go to Alaska, probably easier to just do a cruise and see most of the cool places.
It
that
is
way.
would you have a suggestion of like, all right, can I fly in somewhere and rent a vehicle?
Yeah, I think you fly into Anchorage and then drive. If you want to go north, it's
Do
you know,
whatever.
Anchorage to Fairbanks, and then
Yeah.
north to wherever you want to go. If you want to go, southwest to go to some of these smaller coastal towns, you can do that.
Yep.
Probably flying to Anchorage is the move, or
Yeah.
or maybe you can go to somewhere in Washington and then take a boat
Right,
up
and then
somewhere in
do-
Alaska
yeah,
and then
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
go from there. But,
Yeah.
but yeah, hell of a trip. Shout out to Grant for inspiring the whole thing and then basically letting me copy it. But yeah, it was sick.
It's super cool.
Did you update him along the way, like what you're up to or what you're checking
Yeah,
out?
at one point we reached out to him. Yep.
Wow, like, we got any good wheels over there? Yeah, looks like a bunch of steel stuff.
Yeah, it was not much.
It's just all Kragers.
There's a glacier in the background there.
Ah.
Yeah, dude, it's wild. It's just so cool.
It's tough to not pull over every
Every
20
single-
minutes.
right,
There's some
right.
new view that you want to.
Right. How was it driving at night? How much driving
There
at night?
is no
did you-
night.
Okay, good point. Yes, solid
the
point.
sun comes up at 3 a.m. and it sets at midnight.
Yeah.
Dude.
So yeah, that's a whole nother factor. Is you get to your hotel room at 10 at night and it's
Right.
bright.
And
out.
you're just
Daylight.
like, all right,
Yeah.
it's
So we stopped worrying about what time we're gonna get into town because it's gonna be bright.
It's not gonna
we
matter.
never drove at night.
Yeah.
Ever. And actually, when we got back into the States in Bend or around Oregon, we saw it was weird to see
stars.
darkness,
Yeah.
even just to see a sunset. That was a big factor, right? So it was basically forget about what time you get into town. Are we gonna get in town to be able to get dinner?
Right.
Quick little. So that was the roadside repair.
Yep.
That's not bad, man.
It was a nice little fire drill to pull the toolbox out.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, get in there
To go through the process.
You
yeah.
feel like, all right, I packed,
break a bolt.
Yeah,
give
yeah.
up. and
I
zip tie it
packed
off.
this stuff for a purpose.
It wasn't all for naught.
I will say, actually, on my buddy's GX that we were just talking about, he did the Golden Road, and all the mounts or hardware for these rails all got rattled loose, so we had to go through
That's exactly
Yeah.
what happened. Yeah, should have Loctited it. I guess. Right.
and redo it all. But wow, she good looking.
Yep. So I still find myself wondering where that guy with the Honda Odyssey ended up. I felt like we had a bond.
He's just out there looking.
He's
He's
waiting
searching
for you.
forever.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
He
just
definitely
searching
beat us
forever.
up to wherever he was going.
Yeah.
Was he driving like a madman out there?
Oh
in the
yeah, he was
Odyssey?
keeping pace with us, and we were boogieing.
Was it outfitted in any way? Or
No,
just an
not
Odyssey?
at all. Just a whoops red Honda Odyssey.
Yeah, I was ready for anything.
Yeah. No, and he was we were moving, and he was
Yeah.
keeping up. Yep. But so yeah, that was the trip.
Might have been just a
Epic
daily
time.
commute.
I was gonna say that dude's just used to it. Yeah, he's just out there. That's what he does.
Get the best vehicle for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is Odyssey. Plenty of room.
Well, Ben, that was wild. That's I'm glad you did it. It's super cool that you documented it. Had a bunch of photos and stuff to go with it. So I'm sure it's just gonna be like, all right, what do you do?
Yeah,
You're
that's
gonna
the
get
big
the
thing.
itch to
What's
like,
what's
oh,
next?
what do I want to do?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming in, telling your
for having
story.
me. Yep.
Big
Thanks,
shouts.
man.
It
That's
was,
sick.
said it was Zach, right? Your
Yep.
partner in crime there.
I got a
Big
question
shouts
for you
to-
about Zach. What did he drive back in the day?
Mark IV Jetta still has it.
Best one.
Really?
Yep,
Still has it.
still has it. Now he drives a '70s Camaro and Model A Ford.
Oh wow.
Yep.
So he's used to wild shit like
yes.
this, dude.
Yep. And a B7 Alpina. I
Okay.
think that's
All
his current-
Attaboy.
Wow. Oh wow. So back in the day. Now, did you meet in Vortex? Did you meet at Ocean City?
No, he's West Coast, so mostly.
Oh,
just-
okay. Yeah, that's right. So he's been West Coast the
Yep,
whole time.
Vortex into eventually Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Between that. But yeah, just internet friends, and then decided to hit the road.
Have you decided you're done with? This is a total side quest. Nothing to do with your trip. I've decided recently, I'm done. Instagram's the end for me.
Yeah, I can't. What is there something else? Are we gonna move on to some new platform?
So like,
No.
Yeah,
wait,
if there's anything else, right?
it
it's
just made me
not.
think of it because you said Vortex and obviously
I can't even
evolved.
get into new features on Instagram. I'm not.
So it's like I've decided this is the end.
Yeah.
This is the end.
Right, that's the last platform.
That's it.
Yeah.
And even that's a bit much.
I've
at
made.
times, right?
I'm like end of life, end of support right now.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
you know, people around you aren't going anywhere. What are you going to get some new social media?
No,
Right,
that-
at
that's
this
my
point.
point. Is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
These are my people.
this is
Yeah.
it. I'm here.
Yeah.
At this point, it's either all going to go away or we're just there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
basically it. Yeah, that's a pretty good take. I agree
So,
with that.
Chuck, where are you on this map right now?
I was trying to figure out. You know what? You can go Paris. You can get to like Uzbekistan. After that, you can't go east. The
You can-
roads just
well,
give
it's-
up. It's Mongolian plain. You can't do it.
It's a
And-
Dakar
but-
rally.
No, but you have to go through Iran or Russia or Ukraine. You can get there through Ukraine. You stay low.
Now, how long is that drive?
It's not long enough. It's not even close to as long as what you just did.
So you'd have to go to Alaska to like Argentina. That's like the ultimate
I think
distance.
Yeah. Also, though, that's once again, it's got to be a motorcycle trip.
North America is so large.
Because I know you can get to Beijing, but not on a car. I mean, not with roads.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 6,000 kilometers from Paris to
light work.
Uzbekistan, which is 70 hours. Who cares?
Yeah.
And it's just not worth. There are places you're just not going to. You're not going to be allowed to drive. So yeah, that's it, man. I think you made the
I
ultimate.
can
like,
retire now. That's it.
that's the ultimate long drive in like two great countries and great states, and yeah, it's just the best. It's the number one. I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, I guess you could drive Paris, then drive through. Nah, you'd still have to go through Iran, so you can't do it. Drive down Africa. You could take a ferry from Spain to Morocco and go down to Dakar, but even that's like that's nothing.
The one
distance-wise.
I was talking about, the long way around, it's 19,000 miles. Ewan McGregor, which I totally forgot it was him
Oh,
who did
yeah.
it. London to New York on motorcycles. So they traveled east through Europe and Asia, flew to Alaska, and then continued Alaska to New York.
That's when you could do Russia, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was in 2004, 5 maybe. And then they did, was it The Long Way Down was the other one. This is the one that I really got wrapped up on. And this is where they went, let's see, Cape Town, South Africa.
Through Russia is probably the safest way, and it's 7,000 kilometers.
So still,
Still nothing. If you
Yeah.
could get to Beijing, but like west part of China, it's just not. It's a whole wall. We can't get through, dude.
All right, so that's it then. So the new thing is East Coast. Go from New York to Alaska speed.
yeah.
run.
Right,
luck.
right.
That's it.
Good
Good luck, boys.
Yep.
Yeah,
Turns out North America is enormous.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well, that's absolutely amazing, man.
yeah.
How good did it feel to get home?
So good.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
So good. Didn't care about the car. It's just like
Yeah.
land.
Like
home.
first night sleeping in your own bed?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
What a
I mean,
feel,
it was like
dude.
19 different locations, 18 or 19 different locations. Never the same place twice.
Right.
New bed every time. It's like figuring out the room. It was good to be home.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was ready. By the
Yeah,
end, like,
that's-
those last 3 days, I was saying like the descent.
Yeah.
It was just like, well, just get me home. I'm cooked.
To normalcy. Yeah, yeah. That it truly is a long time. And there's nothing. You're just living out of a car in a bag, a toiletry bag.
I gotta say, we did a pretty good job at keeping the car clean for two bros stuck in a car for 3 weeks. I got home and my wife's car was trashed. I'm like, come on.
kidding me.
Like, I've been in this thing for a month. I've driven 10,000 miles.
Yeah.
Ah, that's solid. Well, we look forward to what you do next, what you do next to the projects as well. It's always interesting to see where you go with your vehicles overall. So thanks again for hanging out. I think that's going to do it for us this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Hit up our website, revivemotor.com. Sign up for the B4B. Go support us there. Buy some merch, YouTube, all that sort of stuff. Ben, any parting thoughts, last words?
No, do the trip.
Do the trip.
Find a way to do it.
Do if there's a trip
Do
out
a
there
trip.
that you're thinking of, right? Just doesn't have to be the Alaskan Final Frontier trip. Do whatever you want,
out
but
and
make it
drive.
happen. Just go out and do it. So, great words, great place to close. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks again to everybody who comes to our donut meets, all that sort of stuff. We'll see you next time.
Thank
Goodbye.
you guys for listening. Later.
See you.